call at Station 1, base of the mountain, and there is internet because of his spell. All of your devices work.
Station
your augury, that's what it does. It turns the internet on until I get back. So feel free to tweet.
Okay.
Do whatever else you gotta do. Do your research on the hunt.
So by casting blah 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 blah, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, but
ask your question and I'll present it. You're wondering whether this is the right way to go.
Right mountain.
So
there has to be a nest up there, a bee nest up on the cliff.
Why do we have to find honey?
What's your class?
Told you that's what we need to taste.
That was in his vision, his dream.
So we have to taste the honey.
Tasting the honey from up there?
Yep.
Bees?
It's a special honey.
What the hell are bees doing up that height?
Who says it has to come from a bee?
It is bee honey.
What else makes honey?
Yeah, nothing
I
else
don't
makes honey.
know. They're making milk from roaches now.
We're not talking about
Oh, dear
ass honey.
God.
Apparently it's highly nutritious.
Who wants
Yes,
bless?
Pasadena, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll need that whenever I have to climb and
wants
potentially fall to my death.
Who wants bless?
So
I'll take bless.
I'll take bless.
Well, bless is
I'll
only a
take
certain
bless.
amount of people, though.
You don't want bless.
3.
No.
You're not going to be up in combat.
Oh yeah, I'm not in combat. I'm more in support.
Oh,
Yes,
I'll take it then.
Plus, I
Right.
have disadvantage.
I can only give it to
on
3
my-
weight.
for people attacking me anyway. So.
I'll take it since I'm a
Because
barbarian.
I got a click of displacement.
I can only give it to 3 people, so it has to be 3 DPS type.
I do not do frontline, so give it to these 3.
I'm DPS.
Okay, so one.
Melee.
He's
I'm
definitely
not,
melee.
I'm DPS, but I'm not melee.
Me too.
Take a D4.
Well, you don't do it, you just do it when
I know, but
to
make
hit.
sure you don't roll it. Just keep it.
So you know.
Keep it
Add your D4 to your to hit.
Keep it with your
Just-
D20.
Just search up the hallucinogenic honey and you'll just
Whenever you make
get
an attack roll, you roll an
see some
additional
pictures?
Right.
You
Hallucinogenic
roll an
honey.
additional D4 with your attack
No.
roll.
With my attack roll?
D4 for you too.
No, it's a long
And it's
word.
every attack roll until the end of the day?
One until
Up
the
to
bless
one.
goes
I
away.
did have a question
until the
though.
bless
If we're
goes away.
all technically playing ourselves, how are you playing
alternate
someone
version.
who's super old?
It's your imagination.
It's an
Because
alternate.
the DM told me so.
That's where she started out.
Yes.
It's an
We
alternative
all started as
version.
ourselves.
So
basically.
you're not playing yourself.
Well, he's died and come
No,
back.
We
did.
diverged.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
diverged.
we-
I was myself, and I'm now a barbarian.
Yeah,
So
you're,
there's your-
That
So
sounds like
you're
you,
not
though.
yourself
No,
anymore.
he's a half orc.
Oh,
I'm a half orc. I died.
That's it right there.
Which that also sounds like him.
It's like a monster's hill. It's not really a cliff.
well, no, keep
I mean,
you
just
keep looking. You'll
try not
see
to be so
there's
literal.
they show some
No,
pictures
I
of
was
people
asking.
on a cliff.
There's the honey right
I
there.
was
Very little
asking
person.
because we
Probably
all started as ourselves. She said
You
she's
died-
super old.
Okay, we
so-
literally started in this house, in this room,
Yep.
at a preppers meeting.
But she wasn't
Yeah.
here the first time.
Yeah.
On opening day, the only ones that were here was me, him, and those 2.
Okay.
So when she came along, much to her chagrin,
To her
She-
regret now.
she went ahead and he gave her a special.
different, slightly different.
Dispensation.
So basically, we diverged on July 4, like your old.
Yeah.
Imagine this is like a whole
Yeah.
new path.
Vanessa was playing,
But now
and she was
he-
herself,
so-
and
Since he
Now
died,
she's-
since he died, he came back, but he came back as a half orc, so he's no longer the Ed you see for him.
So,
Him
how do we
the
know he's
same
still
way.
Ed?
We don't. If you
You
want to
do.
kill him, go ahead and kill him.
you
We
do.
don't know.
So you still set things on fire randomly?
He knows everything.
Yeah. I'm just me, but better
He
looking.
said, "Shut the fucking
Now
door."
now he puts out the fire with an axe.
No, wait.
Now he's the star
He
of
said,
Tusk Love.
"Nay,
book.
nay."
It's a
Nay,
name.
nay.
Nay, nay.
Alright, it's Ed.
That's how we know it's Ed. He
Tusk
says nay,
Love.
nay.
Yep.
Give me your axe. Nay,
Tusk
nay. Alright,
Love.
it's
Tusk Love.
Tusk Love.
I'll never get over that.
Yeah.
Or what is that?
Oscar.
The other one, feathered leather.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
alright,
Yeah,
we're
that
gods.
that was hilarious that he
So she
made
has
up all those
special
books,
treatment.
Yes.
smut books for the game.
That, I loved that they
What?
made Matt take them to a porn shop. That was
Yeah.
great.
Smut shop. See, that's another reason to watch
Critical
Yeah, in
Role
Critical
too.
Role, there's an episode.
Season 2, they go to
They go to a
So then-
yeah.
Smut shop.
Well, it was common back then. I mean, typical
Yeah.
D&D. Of course, nowadays they're fucking everywhere.
So you
Well,
never started.
One of the
out
things
as
was
yourself,
called
you just
Tusk
started as a
Love.
druid,
and
or
it's
did you get to start?
half orc. That's what we were saying.
So when I came the first day, Sean took me aside and we started talking about my character. So they didn't know me. So in the initial campaign, I was just somebody that was kind of following them as they were going around. And they happened to go to the portal that I oversee C, which is my druid library, where you've got the druid circle and the armory, and it's basically like our base. And from there, which is in the Antarctic, south of the South Pole, is how Sean described it. And we have, from our druid circle, we have portals that we can access all over the world, it sounds like. I only knew of a second portal because I missed the last couple episodes. There's a portal in a Nazi base that has like a bunch of stuff.
In the South Pole.
Is that Trump's house?
In the South Pole.
Right?
Not that one, but yeah. Yeah, this
but
one is in the South Pole.
basically, we've been trying to figure out how to stop the world from ending. It is very...
Bad Lucifer from Rising.
I like Thanos'
Yeah.
resolution for
And
that.
so each of us is getting either visions, or we're hearing things, or we're having little indications that are kind of giving us pieces for our characters to figure out what we need to do in the next step. So right now, he has had a dream, and we are trying to see what his dream is telling him in what step this is that we need to accomplish to move on to the next step.
Right.
That's exactly
Next
what's
step to
happening.
get into heaven?
That,
No,
and
to
to
stop
100
the
XP,
apocalypse.
that was really good. I
That was
like that.
excellent.
Perfect.
Yeah.
100 XP for that.
and to basically
Yeah.
stop the
I'm going to be awarding more XP on role-playing
This
the next
devil
than
coming. You
just
don't
combat.
want. You don't want that, do you? There are some people actively helping to try to
You like
bring
that.
Lucifer
That's
on
of
here,
course.
destroy everything.
Of course.
We're not. If you're that, then you shouldn't be here because that's
Yon
not
T,
what
for
we're doing.
instance.
Yeah.
What, Yanti?
The pilot we killed?
Well, the best way to get the
Yeah.
pilot working again is to reset it, which means you got to give it all the humans.
That was his doing, that whole killing
should've
pilot
brought
thing.
more juice.
Well,
Mr.
When you
Holier
said,
than
what do you
thou.
want to drink, I should have said this, and I
Yes.
should have grabbed it.
Yes, you should have.
I know what you have to drink is honey.
I wasn't.
Anyway,
So
honey,
the
it's
internet
sacred.
starts to spark out. You got time for one last quick query?
there you go.
We looked at it. Okay, I'm going to proceed up.
No, did you want to ask one question?
One quick query at the end. You're starting to
We're heading up the
Is-
hill.
Is the honey I seek up this mountain?
That's not something the internet can tell you.
Beethole thought.
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
No, it isn't.
Did it tell us that? Is where's the
No,
where's the
we
honey?
don't know where we are. We
You
just
don't know where the
it's-
honey
Yeah,
is?
We just know it's in
We're
mountains in
Nepal.
Nepal.
It's got
Station
Google
one.
location, so it knows where
It's
we're
not
at.
going to be on every mountain.
The NSA knows
It'll
everything.
be on the YouTube video.
NSA knows everything.
Don't know the name of the mountain.
Yeah, he just doesn't have a number to the NSA.
Station 1.
Well, the cell phones are automatically attached to it, so.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Alright, so here's what we'd
You're
like
my
to do.
armrest.
Just ask,
It's my arm.
is this the
Tower
plant where you get the honey from? Is the plant where you get the honey from up
You
there?
don't
You
get-
get a plant. The plant doesn't give out honey.
Wow.
What are you,
It's
what are
from
you
a
looking
honeycomb.
for, man?
It's
A mountain that
beehive.
Right,
has
it's a
one of these honey-
hallucinatory.
Do you have any
hallucinatory-
abilities that were recently granted to you by your resurrections?
A mountain that has honey. Is that what you said
Just
to me?
create water.
Is that what you just said to me?
He wants the place where the hallucinatory honey is.
He wants to get high again.
Is this where it
Again,
is?
never been.
Is
Did
this-
you find the video on YouTube that he was talking about?
Hallucinatory honey video?
Mhm.
No, I just looked up
Does the
the.
hallucinatory
There's a
I
whole-
looked up, there's a web page on it. I looked up and I didn't
Yeah.
show
Oh,
it to them.
because that's what he
Why do all our
focused on.
conversations
No, I just said
end up being
hallucinogenic
high?
honey.
Hallucinogenic.
Or something drug related?
No, because that's the part he remembered out of it.
Hallucinogenic
Yeah,
honey.
there's the part he remembers. Oh, there was blah blah
Oh,
blah.
it's drugs? Cool, drugs.
Yeah, that's the part he remembered. Yeah. It's okay.
No, it's not about drugs. It's about the
You
transformation.
said hallucinogenic honey.
Yeah, because that's the.
That's
Take enough drugs,
hallucinating.
That's
you'll
what I'm
make
telling you
Whatever
to
you
do.
want.
I'm just following the plot, man.
You're thinking.
With my
Let's say
vision.
your dream was up a mountain.
Yep.
This looks like a mountain. You've
Okay.
picked a very large mountain.
All right. Well, I'm going to proceed.
Is this
then.
Mount Everest? Because I would
No.
love to see Mount Everest.
Pretty sure that's not.
No, it's in the Himalayas,
Gonna
As you
proceed.
work your way up, you get to a certain point along the path.
which is in India.
This is Mount It Sucks to Be You, because you ain't never seen it
You're in
before.
India.
This is where you get to a certain place along the path where the weather starts to calm down and it looks as though it goes in several directions. You instinctively, however, go down this one path and it looked like the rest of the party started to go a different way, whoever was leading, but they noticed you did not follow. You continued going where your heart led, and it's off of the main path up the hill.
It's this way, guys. This way.
Where's Scott going?
This way.
All right.
Follow
He has to
me.
go
I'm
with
following
you?
Scott.
Follow.
Really? You don't want
Sure.
to
I thought he was in the front anyway.
Never split the party.
I thought you were going to go by yourself.
Just for the last bit.
Why would you do that?
No, I went with
Just
that.
for the last bit, if you wanna, just follow. Have faith. Oh, ye of little faith.
I walk behind
Give
you.
me perceptions. I'll give you a free perception roll, or you can just give me your passive if you don't want to roll.
17 plus 5. 22.
Definitely smoke.
18.
Yeah.
19.
There's definitely smoke.
Okay.
Definitely
There's
smoke.
smoke.
The air is drifting over some smoke towards you from somewhere.
I rolled a
Smell it.
25.
Wow.
Smells like something burning. Maybe
Nothing goes off.
Is it wood or something? Metal, plastic?
wood and pitch. Maybe resin.
That's one of the way. That's one of the methods that they use
For what? Methods
to
for
extract
what?
the honey. Is they use the
So you think
smoke.
we're going the right way then?
So let's go in that direction.
Because I do calm them for the bees, right?
It confuses them so they don't sting.
As you
They use the
continue
smoke
to
get rid of the bees.
Oh,
You
to
continue
get rid
not
of
to
the
get rid of them,
bees.
they won't attack
to
you.
make them move away.
Would you like to go further down
Yeah.
the path, or do you
Yes.
turn back now?
I'm going to go
following Tom.
further.
Well, Dave.
Yeah, I go.
I'm
You
following-
feel as if you
Same.
go any further,
Huh.
your sanity will only be kept together by either duct tape or bandanas. If you have a bandana, put it across your face, hold it together with duct tape. Who's got a bandana and duct tape? So much for your sanity.
Scott, I think you should go ahead and we'll wait here.
If that's how you feel, that's fine.
I'll just put my shirt over my face.
All right.
I can hold my breath
As
indefinitely.
you follow the path further, I need a DC 5 Constitution save to avoid choking.
Made it.
All of us?
If you continue,
Yeah. Ooh,
I
natural
rolled a
20.
20.
What a waste. But awesome.
you're the next one. You're good on. Don't make the next one. You're good on the next one.
Yeah, I stay behind
You just stay right there.
with my 8 con.
I got
You,
22.
you notice him stop.
Okay.
Well,
too.
then I'll
What
stay
are you
with you.
doing? Why didn't you want to go up there?
Bothers my
He's
Oh.
your
complaining about his
chest.
chest. Yes, it's hard
Oh.
to breathe. The smoke. Why would you walk into a smoking forest?
You
It
won't
doesn't
let me
make any
smoke, but
sense.
you'll walk into that.
Yeah.
I got something for that.
You don't have your inhaler?
I'm going to summon Sweet Pea.
Give me a happy roll. Where's your
Have
die
one.
that tells you how happy things are?
I don't have one.
Emotion die?
Yeah, they have.
Emote die. He's got one.
Sean would mock me. I have a drinking game die.
We'll let him get it.
Sure
Well,
you do.
that's how your
I
pet
do.
feels
It
when he
has
comes
give a
back.
drink, take a drink, and then D6.
I just wanted to go up there and take a look for me.
Mhm.
Happy.
Yeah, you're just happy about doing that. Absolutely. The cat comes out, and the first thing it does is play with the other two cats. It's very happy. So your cat now has another cat. Would you like to explain what your cat looks like when it's happy? And it doesn't have wings because they're folded out.
He's like an orange tabby.
Aww.
Oh.
That's so
So
cute.
Garfield.
Like
Garfield.
Garfield.
Except not as fat.
Looks kind of fat because he's got folded up wings on the back.
It's a 30-pound cat.
Give me
He's a big ass cat.
If you went to lift him up, that's a 30-pound cat. He weighs
Oh, he's
more than you
big.
might think.
Where did you get that cat?
He's my familiar. He's my
Oh, okay, you're magical.
he is magical.
Okay.
Magical
I rolled a
kid.
natural
He's casted
one.
like 4 spots.
Oh,
That's
no.
lovely. What was that for?
That was for the
Your
Constitution
dog's
Those are
save.
826 is
rituals,
ritual.
so.
I'm technically at a 2, but you still
See this fellow right here? He said, I'd
Which
like
second?
to stay there with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with the green screen that we're going to put like whatever we want. We say that guy. We're going to replace him with anyone we want next week. This could be Matt Mercer.
We could like
playing
put a
with us
penis
right
on
here.
it.
No, you can't replace my face. Just.
Oh.
You can't
You can
replace
put
your
my
face.
Probably not a
here.
good time to
Put
spend
your
your
face
thing.
back on your chest again.
But you could
Well,
spend
I
it for
should.
that.
I
Like a
would have
bulldog.
had to spend it
Okay.
before I.
No, not the blue one. But I don't want
Oh,
you to
not the
waste
blue
it if you don't want to use it now.
What are you going to do to him?
I'm saying no. I
no.
said if she wants to,
Time
she
out.
could re-roll to the
Time
blue
out.
chip, but I don't know if it's worth
Time
it.
out, time out.
Let her
You
worry
have
about
bless. So take your D4 and roll it
Oh,
along
yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so it'd be.
Con
Five.
save 5.
Five is all you need.
That was the DC.
that. I only asked for a 5.
Oh, okay.
Well, she only got a 5, so there.
All right,
Roll a
perfect.
1, sir.
I did. I rolled a
I
natural
don't know
one.
if it's an automatic fail.
As you make your,
Not on saves.
raise your hand if you're staying behind. Green room, please.
What?
The green room. You've been banished.
The room with the blue couch.
I'll
Let's go
stay
sit in the
with
blue
you.
couch room.
That's gonna fuck with my knee.
Well, then,
Yeah,
then you
no,
can stay
he's
here.
fine.
Stay here
He's
and go
just
with the
not going
party.
to-
Come
No,
with the
don't.
Can I just pretend that I'm not listening?
Yeah, just
and
don't make him go, because his knees are going to be fucked up. It's not going to work.
It's his knee.
See,
How about you just agree to go with the party to avoid messing up your knees?
Well,
You don't want to be stuck on the side of a mountain alone anyway.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
You really want to be stuck
it's better
alone in
than,
Nepal?
it's better than
Well,
suffocating in smoke because you have an 8 constitution.
I'll give you an
Because you're
advantage
staff.
if you can find a bandana and duct tape.
Do I have it? Does it look like a bandana?
You got a shirt, which will count as a bandana.
I don't carry duct tape around.
Yeah, you
I'm not a redneck.
got
Can tie a knot. That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're the great Cornholio. Come on.
Yeah. There you
How
go.
are you?
I'll give you advantage if you can just rig a something.
Tie up
to-
your shirt.
And that doesn't help with smoke.
It helps a lot.
it does.
If it's wet, yes. No, dry cloth does.
Dude,
shit
you've been
to stop
sweating your
smoke.
balls off.
You know what I read?
Come here.
What I read is that
Give me
you're
your
supposed,
shirt.
but it's not
I
supposed
can
to be
make it
just
wet.
wet with water. You're supposed to pee on it, but use it.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
work.
yeah.
Any
That's
liquid. It
GM
just has
fault.
to be wet. Dry cloth doesn't do anything to filter out smoke.
I thought peeing was only for jellyfish things.
It
I'm
does
alright.
help for that. So does
Sea
morphine.
urchin,
I can
too.
create
I'm
water
alright
on
for
there
now.
if you need it to be wet. So.
I'm alright for
Would
now.
you? Anybody want to catch that water he's creating? And how much water are you creating today?
No, I can.
Just for him?
He said he
Just
was
for
alright
you.
before I was
Okay.
about to.
Oh, he's got it.
He didn't
For now.
need it.
So I start dying.
All right. As you venture in further, you find it actually descend. This path goes smaller and thinner until you're forced upon a 5-foot wide
Oh, boy.
path.
Sounds
I don't like heights, but
At this point, I would like everybody to use whatever they like. I'm a very versatile GM. If there's a skill you want to use instead of the one I suggest, please suggest
What's
that.
the one that you're suggesting?
I'm going to suggest you get athletics or acrobatics, either one, to not fall off of a
I'm going to
5-foot
do a
wide.
performance.
what kind of a DC?
You have a dance that she is going to dance and use
Alright.
performance.
You're gonna dance for us. Oh, that only gives one person.
That's what you get for dancing on a 5-foot ledge. Roll the 2.
Shut up, fuck
But
you.
plus her bonus. She may be lucky she was dancing.
Can I use survival?
Hold on. 8 is fine. That's all you needed.
Okay.
Survival, you can do survival. You're going to go at half speed if you're trying to survive.
I
Survival's
danced
half
across
speed.
it and it was fine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Crazy.
give somebody inspiration.
What?
So you're gonna give me inspiration?
You can always use inspiration, throw an
I
inspiration
did
in.
you
No,
guys.
she didn't want
Crazy.
to. I thought that's what she was
Why?
dancing for.
Oh no, she was doing that to get herself across. She
And
danced her
okay.
ass across.
And you have blessed, she has blessed, and he has blessed.
If,
going with
she'd
it.
have gone athletics, she'd
Acrobatics,
have died.
baby.
2,000 feet to your death.
9.
You did not die. 1,000
Okay.
feet to your death.
That was
17.
close, though.
Inspiration.
17. You did not die.
I just give inspiration means 7 temporary hit points. That's leader inspiration.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
going to beast shape into my panther
I'm gonna
form,
go
which
ahead
is a
and give
climbing
you guys.
animal.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
To
give all
make
you
it-
You do
guys
not need to roll.
blessed too.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Okay, I got
If you have climbing as a speed or
14.
have spider climb, you don't have to roll.
14 plus what?
I
No,
got
you're good.
17.
It was a low DC.
Oh, okay.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I have a
rolled
D4.
12.
You got blessed.
Yeah, I heard
you got blessed.
5 and roll your own. I didn't care what you added to it. I didn't want you to fall 1,000 feet to your death. But hey, it's 5 foot wide.
downer.
Yeah, you know, it could happen.
Just so you guys know, everyone here except for me has blessed.
Did you
What's that?
make it?
Really?
I casted
Okay.
blessed.
Does that work for
Did
you?
you make it?
All
I
y'all.
made it.
Alright.
I
1,
danced.
2, 3,
Thanks.
4,
I
5,
danced
6
across
people.
it.
I casted twice.
Okay, 3 and 3.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it concentration?
Yes, it is.
Don't worry
Then
about
you
it.
can only do
You have it
one,
on,
sorry.
on one
He said
group of
don't worry
people.
about it.
He's right. I'm sorry, I forgot about it.
Why?
So I
you-
rolled
Oh,
something.
I did have different roles for everybody tonight. I wanted your role to be player's advocate. You know the guy that's
Oh, I
supposed
did
to
the
argue.
opposite.
Yeah, the
But
guy
I don't
that's-
want to cheat,
No,
though.
you're not supposed to cheat. But when somebody has to argue your case instead of arguing, talk to the player's advocate and say, "But Darren, tell him," and then
Sorry, guys. He
you're supposed to be on their side now. But I'll
Yeah, but
take
if I know it's wrong.
but I will take your lawyer's advice on this one. You're correct. Sorry,
I was about to say the same damn thing because that's not how it's
Okay.
supposed
I
to
was
be.
about to say,
Yeah.
I knew it, but
We got to go by what the
I
book
was trying to
says.
squeeze it.
We should try.
But we have
All right.
enough wild stuff to go rules as written.
We didn't die.
No one died. You
Move
go
forward.
further along the path, and the smoke gets thicker,
Yep.
and the path widens to 10 feet. The DC is still only 5. Con.
Why does, okay,
Made it.
so
I'm fine.
what does the smoke getting thicker change? Does that change the DC?
The dex was
Slightly.
the
Slightly
dex has
thicker.
stayed the same for 5. The smoke's thicker. It's still at 5 because it's thicker. It's taking up more space. But it's two checks: 1 con, 1 dex.
Where is the smoke? Like, is it?
It's coming
everywhere?
up from
No, I
down.
mean,
You're going
so
down
it's
towards the
everywhere?
smoke. You're going towards the smoke.
okay.
Why is it?
He said
dex
he'd go
still?
straight into the fire.
Why is the dex still?
There's 2 saves. Both are DC 5.
Trying to say I was going right into hell.
Con, that's
5.
It only
A
has to
10-foot
be
path
5.
to make a dex?
Because it's
I'm
getting
fine.
harder to see.
I got a natural 20.
Like I said, the
on
smoke is getting making it
Isn't
harder
there
to
a mountain
see.
here?
There is. You
Yeah.
want to hug
So-
against it?
We'll put my head on it. That way I'm
yeah.
not
I'll
anywhere
give you-
near the 10-foot ledge over
I'll
there.
give you advantage putting your hand on the wall from
Well,
falling
that's-
off
shit,
of
we
it.
should all
Not
do
to your
that.
con, but I'll
Well,
give it to
yeah.
your dex. You didn't think of it. He did. He thought of it before he rolled. That's how you do it. You're not in rounds.
I'll watch him for next time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you see him this time? How hard is it to see you? You're DC 10 to see him in the smoke.
Does True Sight have any?
True sight, you see him exactly where he is. You had to turn it on.
You might want to get blinded though.
It's perception, though,
I
right?
see him.
Hold on.
I didn't see him.
Range.
True Sight?
150 feet.
Tell me, get back with me when you
Is it
get
the gem of seeing?
Well, I was next to you. So
What's up?
I saw him do it. I was walking next to him. Should we put an order of our...
We are out of combat. Please tell me what you want to do. Just don't step on each other.
I'm gonna keep moving.
I want to step on each other.
All right. Well,
I'm on a mission.
then use this.
I'm on a mission.
So I'm last. So nobody saw me use the mountain.
I did.
I rolled.
It's
I
only,
didn't see
it's
him.
only a DC 10 to see. It's
If you're fumbling forward in the dark on a ledge, you're not looking behind you. So nobody's gonna see me. I'm in the
360
back.
vision.
Well,
We're doing good.
What? We're owls
I'm
now?
behind you.
As you go further
Yes.
down the path, the smoke gets even thicker.
Oh,
DC 10 con, and it's 20 feet wide. And if you've learned to put your hands up against the wall, you don't actually even have to make a dex save.
Yeah, I'm definitely following him.
But you have to make a con. What's the DC for con?
10.
120 feet on True Sight, on True Seeing.
I'll let you know when something comes into vision.
19.
See if I roll bad on anything.
What do I need to roll here?
Not bad.
You notice there's none of the trees are
I'm
burning.
good.
There's no heat vision going off. There's no magic except your party, and they're wearing crazy magic shit. They're like all full of magic.
Okay.
I made both.
Well, it's not it's
There's
not,
only one.
You said con and dex.
This time
Oh,
it was
I
only,
rolled
it was only
both.
con.
So,
If
okay.
you're smart enough to put your hand on the mountain, it's only
You
con.
would.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know,
that's
but-
true. You mean your hand wasn't on the mountain. There you go. But thank you for
Whatever's in
correcting me.
Right, because I technically didn't make that
Can I go look?
spot,
Yeah,
and
there's
apparently I'm not
water,
smart
there's
enough.
water in
True
there.
Seeing is
They
not
need-
detect magic. I don't
Does
see
the water
magic.
thing by
I
the
just think
patio
everything
door?
as it actually is.
Good to know.
Use a plastic cup.
I have detect magic at will, but I'm
They're
not
above the
using it
sink.
currently.
They're above the.
So what are
yeah,
you seeing?
all the way to the right above the sink? Use
There's
a
no
plastic
trees
cup.
on fire or anything like that. I'm just from what I
Where's
see.
the smoke coming from?
There might be Pepsi.
Yeah, when he
in there.
does this, his eyes
I'm thinking Al's got
briefly
Diet
glow
Coke
in
in there.
another color. What color
You
do
don't
they
want
glow
to
when you
get
Green.
do
Pepsi?
What
You
color
have
do they
Pepsi,
glow when you
take
do
one of those
X-ray
Diet
vision?
Cokes.
Green.
Blue.
Yeah,
Where'd you
Two
get
different,
this
two different
from?
colors.
Yeah.
So his eyes
Then
change
there's-
color
there's
when he
the
does
white
it.
one. Then
And
there's
when
the
and it's
ASMR white thing too.
and its
Oh,
concentration.
That's
It
Vecna's
just
eye,
is.
isn't it?
No, it's
No,
super magic.
ASMR. No.
So
Oh, that's not Vecna's eye?
You don't have any idea why it happens unless you want to ask him in
I
character.
was going to say, man, that's something, huh?
Why are your eyes glowy?
It's just automatic. True Sight is True Seeing. I got it all the time now.
That's
sucks.
pretty spiffy.
No.
well, then where's
Not all the
smoke?
time. His eyes glow while he's doing it. He has to
Where's
keep
this-
No more beer
concentration.
goggles
No,
for
it's
him.
not.
It is
No,
for that.
that's a
Okay.
that's
Where's
a
this smoke coming
bad
from?
thing to have.
That's a great question,
Can I
sir.
see where
It's
it's
coming
coming
from
from?
deeper
Yeah.
down, and your party's all stopped to talk to one another,
Right.
and they just
It's way-
stopped
It's from back
moving.
down
Well,
below.
let's stop it. We can walk it.
I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
All right, well, the two of you continue to move further. I need a DC 15 con.
Oh,
Forget about
jeez.
Dex as long as you're anywhere near the wall. Unless you want to stand near the
Can't I
cliff.
just hold my
I would
breath?
still be following
Hey,
the
look.
Panther form as well. So do I need to make
Con.
What?
Natural,
What's the DC?
natural 20.
Don't. If you make natural 20, your next save you don't have to make.
So what about, I'm actually a
No.
Genasi, Air Genasi, you can hold your breath indefinitely.
Aren't you doing that already?
Yes,
Yeah,
hold my
yeah.
breath.
Yeah, this
I'm
is just
good.
to see.
This
at
is
this
Just
point.
don't even spill it.
I rolled a 9.
Just don't put
Well, I mean
salt.
for a con, I don't have to
You
breathe
can't
in.
see
So-
anymore. The smoke has got in your
Did you
eyes.
roll a D4?
Yeah, I did.
The smoke is in your eyes,
Okay.
and it's really hard to see. Kind of need to hold on to somebody's shoulder or something if
We
you're
should
going to go
probably
any
tie.
further. Unless you're going to walk blind, which I do not recommend doing
Nope.
off the cliff.
So, Scott, the back of your pants, you just feel this hump as my panther can no longer see, and I'm just trying to follow you.
Roll to hit.
If you can't see,
AC
how do you miss the leg?
AC 5, 8 roll to hit.
I can smell him.
Yep,
It's an 8.
okay,
8 plus.
Eight
She's
plus
not trying to do damage. She's just trying to get
so
hold of
10.
you.
okay,
So you're able to snag hold of him. He's not
Okay.
trying to resist.
alright. I'm fine, I'm
He's
holding my
following
breath
you.
now.
And I followed his idea of putting my hand up against the wall for next time.
You proceed down into the valley further, and the air clears up. You've gone below the smoke
Smoke line.
barrier. There's a bunch of smoke, like as you get to it, it's like hovering right above you, like a fluid almost. And beneath it you see air, and above it you see this choky smoke. As you go down further and you look in, you now see at the base of the path it winds back, and there's some straw huts. There's some natives that are coming to and fro, several large fires that they put up against the base of the cliff. And the women and the children are grabbing all kinds of brush and throwing it on the fires as the men prepare their protective padding and do some shamanic rituals among themselves. There's some brave souls with a high enough perception check I'll tell you about. Anyone?
Ooh, 118 plus.
I need higher than that.
22?
No,
Yeah.
I don't see.
23.
16.
Okay, just because there's so many, I only want to know about your final roll. I don't care about what you roll. Just
23.
Final answer is 23 is more than high enough. Anyone else over 20?
No.
22.
20 and higher. Raise your hand, 20 and higher. There is somebody on a little tiny string all the way up the mountain in that dense, choky cloud. Worse than what you were in. It's like the worst, right where it's all being directed to. And he's up there with nothing but a rope, a knife, and a backpack. You guys see that.
I need to do that.
The rest of you have a
Do
moment of
that?
this. The rest
Do
of
what?
the rest of you have a moment of respite as you're able to finally catch your breath again and breathe finally for the first time. As you continue just a little further down the path, another 30 feet, it's no longer quaffing upon you, and you have an opportunity to talk again.
Do what, Scott?
I need to go up there like that guy.
What guy? I think he points
Oh.
up, so I guess I'd look at
Yeah.
it.
Do you have a way to speak with the natives here? Do you have a spell?
Yeah, about 10 minutes I can.
Would you mind? Because I need to go up there and get
Sure,
some.
yeah, no problem.
Maybe I can bring some down for everybody.
I'll
They
stop
could try
right.
it.
I'll stop right here and
It'll be transformative.
do
Bring
my
a bucket of
thing
honey
and
down.
then-
I'm good, I'm good.
Be like Slim Fast for a year. Just imagine how transformed you'd be.
Yeah, how transform your
No, it's
clothes
all
going
right.
to be.
I'm not the transformer type.
Reminds me of taking a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that again.
It'll be like a colonoscopy.
So I go ahead and cast Comprehend Languages.
Comprehend languages
Yes.
is a beautiful spell in this campaign. So many
I know.
uses.
So
And I'll follow him.
I'm going to ask.
That does not enable you to speak, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't?
I know.
That's tongues. This enables him to read and write any language.
Oh.
Now, does that change your
Thought
plan any
comprehend
before you
language.
continue?
No.
Can you write then? Can you write and there?
Comprehend does not allow you to write.
I thought you just said it.
I
allows you to
was
write.
wrong.
Oh. Does it allow you to
You
speak?
can read and understand. That's
Thank
all
you.
can do.
Just read, no speak.
You understand it.
You
yeah.
understand it. If they're talking,
No write, no speak.
like Han Solo with Chewbacca, he understood Wookiee, he didn't speak Wookiee.
Tom, can you eavesdrop and see?
Yeah, I can listen. Yeah, well, but
I'm
not-
looking to communicate because I want to go up on that thingy. Or
Well,
if we have money, we could just buy it. But
Do
that
you want
seems
to
like
stand
cheating.
there with the group, and now that you had a
Yes.
chance to catch your breath, or do you want to continue down to the village?
I want to go to the village.
Okay, he continues to the village.
I
You
don't
get.
either.
I want to try to find someone that speaks English.
There is no one in the village. There's no DC you can make.
So then,
However, you hear them talking about harvesting honey from the side of the mountain, all the preparations that are being done for it. The women are preparing food, and the children are collecting stuff to be burnt, and the men are preparing themselves
And I
with
relate all
shamanic
of this to you.
rituals. No, there's no I relate.
Yeah.
You
And I tell you, the women are doing all the preparation to take all the honey and making all the smoke and this and that. And so that's what they're doing. That's what they're talking about right now.
what if we can go like point and then go like this?
Why do you make it smoke? What's up there? They have to make smoke.
Calms the bees.
It doesn't
It
calm them.
confuses them.
It doesn't. It makes it so they can't send the signature to
You a
attack.
fucking bee expert all of a sudden?
No, but I watch a lot of animal.
In real,
Planet.
hold on. You
I
know,
know,
it.
I know
That's
in
the
real
fun
life.
part about this game.
Yeah.
My favorite part about this particular campaign. You can metagame all you want as long as you know it from
Yeah.
real life. Your
That's
character
what that
knows
does.
it. You're playing you.
Some
Some of them
Oh,
still
yeah,
sting
Animal
you.
Planet.
They send the signal to make everybody
Oh,
attack, but the
just
signal doesn't
tell
make
them
the
about the
bees.
stingers in your vision.
Oh yeah, they.
Down there.
There's
I
an
remember in
Animal
my
Planet.
vision that someone he put some of the honey
Okay.
on there to get
Animal
the stingers
Planet.
out.
Well,
And he also watches a lot of Discovery.
Okay.
So
Back
I
when I
need
had
to
TV.
need to communicate that I need to go
you're
up
still
there.
in panther form?
Well, how are we going to communicate to them?
Oh, you can.
We don't.
Good question.
For what, 3 hours?
No, I thought it was 3
Hour
hours.
level?
I think it's an hour.
So,
yeah,
come-
I can stay in
come
shape
with
for
me,
1 hour before
Dave.
reverting back to normal.
Sure.
That's your best bet. Keeps you your hit points for when you need them.
So with Dave, we're gonna walk over to the people that are working on the process
Yes.
and go like point to them and go like, and then he'll listen to see what they say.
Can you give me a happy guy? How do they feel about this fellow?
Murder, death, kill.
A little confused.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes perfect sense.
Well, we want to hear what they say.
They're mostly confused looks and head shaking. They do not know what to do with you, and you're kind of in the middle of their thing. And
Well, I know I'm gonna speak to them. Then I know they won't understand. I need to go up there. What can I'd like to go up there and get some
My
honey.
family all loves the
We can
bears.
pay, or and I just want they have to say something at some point.
give me a persuasion check with disadvantage because you don't speak.
Well, he speaks.
The best he gets is pantomime.
What are you trying to do?
Do I
He's doing a
have
charisma check with pantomime.
What are
Is
you
there
trying to
anything
do?
less help me with that?
You want to do anything before
Yeah.
you want
Scott,
to
Yeah.
what are you trying to do?
Talk to people that don't
Talk
understand.
to them to
What do
let
you,
them
what do you
go up.
want to you want
I want them
them
to
to
let
let you
allow
go
me
up there?
to get some honey. Yes.
Do you have bardic inspiration?
Bardic inspiration.
You
I
should
think you
at
do,
level
actually.
1. And that's an extra d6 towards attack.
Yeah.
So that'd be a D6 plus guidance. Another D4.
guidance.
Not
is
level
guidance
one.
lasts for one round.
My persuasion's
Uh-huh.
only +2.
I can hit
so-
you with guidance,
There's a D4 to put in your hand.
and then she's gonna
Not
hit you
level
with
1.
D6.
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
And add the number rolled one ability check.
Yep.
Attack rolls or saving
Yep.
throw it makes.
With
This
disadvantage,
is
I
not
got
an
a
attack
14.
roll or saving throw, so it
Yeah,
does not
that's
apply.
okay.
Oh, wasn't? Oh.
Well, this is different. This is after it.
To an ability check. Attack roll. saving
Yeah,
throw.
there's an ability check and the other
Well,
one is
savings throw. That's what he was rolling,
Right,
right?
he's making
It's
an
ability
he's
check.
making-
That was an
yeah, he's
ability
making
check.
an ability check.
Still not
Oh,
enough.
so that's it works.
Even if
Yeah.
I assist you with a little
ability
extra
check.
pantomime.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Too late.
Too late.
That roll's done. So
maybe you
then
can
what?
try to communicate.
What they're talking about, right?
What
Yeah.
is
Who the
your
hell is he?
charisma
Where did he come
modifier?
from? Who are these other
Mine?
people? Why is he talking
2.
to us? You know, he's going to spoil
I
the
have-
reason,
Use that,
don't you?
use that one more
He's
time.
gonna spoil, somebody's got to do
Before-
something about it.
Because of the tongues.
So
You-
roll
Okay.
again.
We don't
Do
speak
you have
in
tongues?
Hindu.
Or whatever that is. So that's good
That's
too.
even better. So you
What
get
is it?
14. It's a 16.
16
Well, disadvantage is
plus 4
so you
take it.
so it's 14.
14?
14
Plus,
plus.
What are you trying to
14
convey?
wasn't enough.
Trying to help
You
him.
needed a 15.
Well, she had 14 in the dice. Plus
Yeah, that's
your-
what I'm saying. What was
Give him the total.
I had a, oh,
I only care about the total. Any
Oh.
other numbers just confuse me. I'm getting old.
sorry, it's okay. 18. So I had 18.
That's great.
With
18 and
What did you
persuade.
want to do?
She's trying
Wanna
to persuade
Hold
them.
on.
Persuade.
They completely ignored him. When you got up there are a half a dozen of these.
Hey,
these
Scott, what do you want me to say? What were we doing?
Let's move to the scene again. Now that I'm going to get involved, I'll let you guys talk. Now it's
That's
time
what I
for
said.
scene.
Okay.
For their rightly ritual of manhood, have stepped aside, virile, strapping, young men of the jungle,
I think I got their
and
attention.
they find you an interesting woman as you take off your shirt, bearing your womanly assets.
I can actually see me doing that.
No. What I'm telling you,
I need your attention.
I need your
hold
attention.
on. Right now, she just took off her shirt. Did she not?
That was like 10
All I'm
minutes
saying,
ago.
she had a shirt a second ago. It's just
That was
not
like
there.
10 minutes ago.
I just got around
You're
to
getting
it.
old.
I finally got my turn. So she takes off her shirt and smiles and kind of flirts and points to the top and you hear them now saying, "I'm pretty sure she wants some of the honey," and they say some other things that they think that she might also want, but they got the idea that she wants some of the honey.
I confirm that.
So,
Well, he wants the honey.
yeah, well, if she gets it, she can give it to him.
Well, they can't understand me anyway, but I'm making gestures.
So the
and
point
flirting
is,
with
do
them.
they give us the
These young men strip down to loincloths.
Oh shit! Do I need to do that too then?
I
I'll
think-
strip down to the loincloth because I
They're-
got studded
they're-
leather on. So I'll
Yeah,
take it off.
everything else, they drop it off
Oh,
behind a
okay.
leaf. They put on a loincloth. They come back out so we can keep it at rated R. I don't want to go into anything beyond R.
Thank God.
So they do rated R material, and that's all they do.
take
And they
her
come
long.
around the corner.
They did.
Okay.
As does he and his lily white ass.
Oh, you're falling down.
He looks like a god of whiteness.
Does he look like he was molested by the?
He
Big,
looks
strong
he
young man.
he looks unmolested. A couple of them though have patted you on the back and given you a good one of these things too.
Take one for the team.
In vision, you know that the only ones who get any use after the ones that go through the entire ceremony. So eating the honey is the end of the ceremony.
Oh, I see.
That's just the end. So if you want them to get just the end, that's
Okay.
fine. It still is
It's not gonna
healing.
work.
It's just not transformative.
Oh, I see. So I tell you, just realize that not just eating is what we have to do. There's the whole ritual that we have to
Well,
go
who's-
through.
well,
If
what's
you
the-
want it,
What's the ritual?
I don't know. Whatever these guys are gonna do.
Oh.
You see, he's just changed into. You notice the ladies, they're down to G strings, and some of them have on like little halter tops and stuff and beads. Well placed beads seem to be covering everything.
I'll do it. I'll keep my staff, but I'm not.
Right. Just take your armor off. And
Now you can see my big shirt,
A
yes.
very nice a young lady comes over, and she nods at you and smiles, and she puts out a very large leaf, which has been reinforced with some wicker across the back. It looks very sturdy, and it looks as though it's years old, having suffered much use. And she puts your items on it, and she takes out a piece of charcoal and kind of sketches your face a little bit on it, and then nods at you 2 or 3 times, and then scurries off with your equipment.
Keep my walking staff though.
You keep your walking staff. You keep what you want to keep.
yeah.
But she's doing you the service of getting it away from the edge of the mountain, so it'll be protected.
Right.
You feel,
I did the same
she says,
thing, obviously.
you understand. She, I'm helping you.
Tell
Let me get this
Marie,
one.
I know you're you're a cougar.
I'm a panther.
cougar.
Panther.
I'm a panther.
So
Your
I tell you, if
spell
you
wears off.
if you
How
wanna-
long has it been?
They
I say
spend
if you want to do the ritual,
after
you
an
have to-
hour of preparation, each of you who wants to go through the ritual is now prepared.
Game, or are you gonna
I'm not going. I don't know what this ritual
Okay.
is or what the end result is. So.
purifying, and
Purification.
healing.
Come on, man.
Purification and healing.
You of all of us should be doing this.
Yeah, okay.
God knows he needs help.
Tell them the source of your of
Yeah, what's the source of this nonsense?
Why are
Elias
you
the
doing
prophet.
Who?
Elias the prophet.
Tell them the other name. How he's known.
St. John the Baptist.
St. John the Baptist spoke to you.
That poor bastard that got murdered in prison.
His name is actually,
Elias.
yeah, he didn't go by John.
Elias.
Yeah,
Probably some,
Yeah, his name
Hebrew
his name wasn't
Elias.
John. That's just how it was translated.
And how confident are you that this is the correct?
100%.
Isn't that the guy they hung upside down?
No, they took his.
No, they just cut his head off.
The queen wanted his head.
So the queen's daughter danced.
Yeah.
You can have
That was-
anything
that
you
was
like.
Simon.
The head of John the
No, I
Baptist.
remember that.
Yeah, she wanted.
That was
John's
Peter.
head.
That was crucified upside down
That's what.
because he thought he didn't
The
deserve to
fisherman
be.
guy.
Take a
Well, I already know
take
Kira's not fine.
take a Bible class.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
I take everything off. I want to keep my book.
You want to wear a loincloth, please?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
stripped down
Don't
to
just
my
hold a
boxers.
book over it.
Yeah, I just.
A young lady, as she's taking your stuff away, she's trying to, please take it. She's trying to hand you a loincloth.
All right, put the loincloth on, give her my
She
boxers.
gets rid of the boxers. She's out of there.
I'm wearing boxers.
You see, they're just taking this off to the
Boxers or
grass
briefs?
huts nearby, and they're not. It doesn't look like they're rummaging through it. There's guards
So-
stationed outside.
So I'm wearing boxers that say my family went to the Holy Land and all I got it was these lousy pair of boxers.
And she hands you a pair of boxers. As she
What's the ones that have something on the back?
She hands you
What
a
do
pair
they
of
say?
boxers. I mean,
Those girls when they have their shorts.
Juicy.
Exit only.
No,
They got the
What are
juicy,
those-
juicy
See,
and
girl? No, that's not it.
loincloth for you.
love and the other one.
No, what are the shorts that women wear
Loincloth
sometimes
for
and they
you.
have a
Daisy
saying on the
Dukes.
butt?
Daisy Dukes.
It says something on the butt.
Loincloth the top
Juicy.
for you.
Oh,
I guess I'll do
you're talking
it.
about the ones.
John, you're
They've
going
already
to be
seen
correct. You don't want to go through this,
What do
right?
they
They have
say on
another
the
job
butt?
for you then.
Yeah, I know.
Your
I'm just
job
trying to
is you're
make
going
a
to
joke.
stand at the
I
bottom
failed.
and catch the honey.
Oh, you're gonna catch us that fall.
You're a catcher. There's pitchers and catchers.
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're a
I'm
cat.
gonna sit over here and continue to play with my phone because they're
Your phone
weird.
doesn't do anything.
I got games, motherfucker.
No battery.
Oh, yeah, your battery's eventually going to run out.
He
Charge it.
Charge it. He
With
already
what?
said
Like
that.
touch with my gun.
Oh, you got a gun
Yeah.
charger.
A gun charge.
I
Oh,
just got a
boy.
crank on it.
Well,
I
I prefer us being in the character. I mean,
I am in
yeah,
character.
I know
I'm not.
you're-
I would never participate in any religious rituals
His
ever.
character wouldn't. I mean,
You know,
he would.
I mean, it's-
Neither would
they're-
I
they're-
before
they're-
July 4th.
They're harvesting honeys. They need
Yeah.
to. There's two jobs
Yeah.
you can
For
do.
enlightenment.
But
I'd like you to be involved for the. I'd like you to
Healing
be
and
involved
purification is
in
what it
tonight.
is.
In,
Purification.
I would like to be involved in tonight's campaign. There's a couple of rituals that you don't have to go up and be
One that
transformed.
won't get me sticky.
Catching
Catching honey definitely gets you sticky.
The other one is holding the ropes and making sure your friends don't fall off to their death. Do you want to keep them from dying, or do you want to catch honey? They're both fun
None
mini
of
games.
this. Okay, this shit's not funny.
I actually wrote it as a mini game, so there was 3 different roles. There's
Well,
only,
I'll go with the
there's
holy rope. That's
climbers,
safer
there's
than,
catchers,
well,
and there's
it's-
ropers.
It's cleaner than getting sticky. I don't know what's safer.
You don't want to climb up?
No, I'm good.
No.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 climbers. Is that right? 6 climbers, and one
Tell you, I
and one rope.
encourage everybody and
I
say
was told
thank
to avoid
you.
drugs as a kid.
You
I
guys
still
are
do.
doing the right
So
thing. I
5
think this will be
climbers.
very beneficial.
6.
Who are you coming up?
Yeah, I said I'd go.
The lead shaman casts a spell.
Really cool.
As he does, the skies turn red, and then
This better be
orange,
Arcane knowledge.
and then the color of honey. The smoke rises up the cliff. The young men run up against it, dragging a half a dozen lines up with the guy that was up there earlier, draws a half a dozen different lines up with his line and runs across, tying them each off expertly, as though he's done this many times before. Then he slides himself down as he has done his role. Next, the climbers shall climb the mountain face, choking on the stuff and do their bravest. Now, if for some reason you're rethinking maybe I should stand down there and be a catcher or a roper, there is room for another catcher or roper. We got to have at least a couple people climbing.
I'm thinking maybe I should do that, but I don't know yet.
The more climbers you got, the more honey you can get. Is there anybody that doesn't want to do heights that wants to stay behind and catch?
I like honey.
You want to catch?
You're saying we're catchers?
We have
more
climbers.
climbers?
You're probably a great climber, just transform.
Yeah.
Polymorph. The other one is the catcher roll, where somebody needs to be able to dexterously catch something, ideally.
But the most the way to get the most honey is to have more catchers than climbers.
More climbers. The more climbers you got, the more honey you get, unless you're overwhelming your catcher. And if you don't have anybody good on ropes,
right now we have nobody catching.
And if you don't have anybody on ropes, I mean, there's a pretty good chance that nobody's giving you an assist to keep from falling. Because you can give all the ropes an assist from falling.
Stat you need for ropes? Ropes.
These are hemp ropes, is what they have.
Strength.
Does the character need to have strength to be a rope?
A rope is a strength, yes.
I'll do that.
Rope is strength. And there's a lot of ways of dealing with bees and climbing.
Marie,
I mean, you could charm a bee, or you can be smarter than a bee.
Pretty sure all smart.
Or you can roll a doobie.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go over and ask
ask
John if he's willing to be my rope spotter, since he seems to be the biggest one.
I'm gonna give you a moment to have a long rest.
I will.
Some of you haven't had a long rest in 2 sessions.
A moment?
Because I'm a barbarian, so
you get a moment for a long rest.
I make 40 rounds of ammunition.
All right.
All right, good.
So I get my B shape back.
Okay, you wanted a long rest.
Okay, so who's going up?
Okay, so
I'm spotting all
here's the deal. Since we got a long rest,
I'm giving you a long rest in the morning. You find that they've created all the instruments that you want for your breakfast, and they're ready to assail the wall. Right. They've been smoked out, and at first light, you're ready to assail.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going up. I'm casting Bless on me and 2 other people who are going up.
Who else is going up? Okay, I levitate, levitate, levitate. So you guys won't fall.
Alright, that's better than
I'm
Bless.
still spotting the road.
No, Bless is helpful.
Bless is, okay.
Don't not do that. Not do that.
Then I will go ahead and, so who wants Bless?
So we took a long rest.
I'll still
right?
manage the ropes.
Yeah. Does that mean that I can
I'm spotting
prepare a
the ropes and
different
we need
spell?
catchers.
If you want to.
Because I'm a barbarian.
Who's got high dex?
I have a high dex.
Are you a dex build?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants.
Well, you should catch 2 then. I can press the digitate. I can press the digitate. Clean every.
It's not, that just make it pink, honey. I'll still be sticky.
No. It'll clean too.
Have you read the spell description? You can do minor tricks, then you can create 1 object.
No,
a minor trick is not cleaning honey off of somebody.
No, you can clean.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
it's a buff that lasts for like an hour. Yeah. You can do all kinds of shit with it.
Yeah, it's cleaning.
I read it recently. I don't remember that.
Let's read it again.
And actually, if we could, I'll give 100 XP to anybody who wishes to assist with the maps, who your other guys say helped with the maps.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
We need a map.
Okay.
You got a cliff.
Okay. You want to draw a map? Is that what you're asking?
Yep, we need a map. So 100 XP, whoever wants to participate in the map. Maybe we want a side view. Do we want a side view of the map?
Sorry.
Since it's a cliff?
I can instantly clean
why don't you
soil
get up and go over there and do it over there?
I could just cover you with honey just to be a deck anyways.
Oh, yeah. Let's do a side view.
No water than 1 cubic foot. I am bigger than 1 cubic foot.
On a round.
I'm thinking down here where you're
It's
drawing.
an hour-long buff.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is ground level.
I would
That's ground level.
interpret
over
that.
there where
That's
the
why
honey
let you be
is
DM.
right where you're right on the
Yeah,
way.
you're
trying to do it. It's bigger than 1
Rules
foot.
is
Your
written.
spell fails.
That's where the
Rules is
how
written,
high the
Bubba.
honey is.
Yeah,
From
but
that
Rules is
camera
written means
up,
it would fail.
no, it
that's where the
doesn't.
honey
No, it
is.
doesn't.
And then beyond that,
over there.
5 cubic
Yep.
5 cubic
Ground.
feet at a round.
The honey's over there.
honey for the camera
If
is.
you cast a
Which
spell
camera?
multiple
That
times,
So that's the
Oh,
honey
okay.
pot.
Okay,
That's
honey
an
pot.
Here's the ground. There's the honey pot.
That specifies non.
And you guys will be provided as many ropes as your
by
team
the
needs.
book. What he's saying.
And
to
we
do.
need a
Duration
cliff and
is 1
ropes
hour.
and
The buff
other
lasts
things.
an hour.
Oh, and
By the
John,
book. What you're trying to do will not work. Sean lets it work.
which one?
It's not
Using
true.
prestidigitation to clean people.
What is it? Why wouldn't that
Because it
do?
only affects up to 1 cubic. You can only target something no bigger than 1 cubic foot, or it will fail. Human beings.
Well,
You can do that unlimited time.
But I'm not cleaning your
Yes,
insides. I'm
so
only
it
cleaning
fails
the
an
surface.
unlimited amount of times, is what you're saying.
I'm only
No, you
cleaning
clean
the
Johnny?
1
surface.
foot of them.
Is it possible
No, you
that
let
it would
work,
do
it
it? I would
works.
like to clean the upper half of Johnny.
It's
Okay,
still bigger than 1
so
cubic
you
foot.
said this is
The upper half
ground
is bigger than
level.
1 cubic foot.
dude,
No.
Probably
Now
three.
you're talking about ropes.
My
So
suggestion is
it
that it
going
works in
up?
under a
Is
minute,
it going
doesn't it?
across?
You say
The
it works
buff
so good,
lasts
it's
an
just a
hour.
DM.
The buff lasts an hour.
I'm just saying.
It lasts an hour.
I can do
And out of combat,
I need a little
you got
visual.
long enough to get it done. You
I
clean the
need-
whole room out of combat.
I will make you
I need
not
a
stink
little
anymore.
visual
I'm not trying to
of
stick
how
you.
the
I don't wanna
ropes
be
like
sticky.
does
You won't
it.
be
Is it like
sticky
a
either.
canyon, like
Right.
from down here, then there's like
Yeah,
a
if-
hole
yeah, if you-
here?
Hold on. 1 cubic foot.
Okay, so what's a cubic foot?
Hold on.
Yeah.
One
But
by
I'm not
one
cleaning
by
a cubic
one.
foot. I'm only cleaning the surface.
Do you think he's not bigger than 1 cubic foot just on the surface?
The surface
His head's
of
a
1
cubic
cubic foot.
Yeah.
Just the surface.
So,
Head
wanna-
1 round.
so we're talking about this, right?
No, it says an object no bigger than. Even my shirt's bigger than 1 cubic foot. We're not talking mass here. We're talking about size.
Is this a cube?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sort of.
1 cubic foot is where?
The center of that.
I
if
get
it's-
that.
Assuming it's a foot wide. Or a
Cubic
foot
foot is actually 6 feet squared.
1 by 1 by 1.
1 by
Yeah,
1 by 1 by 1
yeah.
by 1 by 1 by 1.
It's a box. It's a cube.
Okay, right. So then,
Yep.
I don't know, man.
So if you can clean this section of a shirt, the spell will fail because it's bigger than a cubic foot by the book. That's all I'm saying. Sean lets it work. It works. I'm not going to argue with him. I'm just saying by the book it doesn't work.
I get what you're saying.
Because my DM gave me shit because
But
I
it's
tried
a-
it. He said no, read it. So I read it.
It's
and
an
like, fuck, it
hour-long
doesn't work.
buff. And I can do it every 6 seconds.
Yes, and every time you again according to the rules, every
I'll
time you
clean
try
that part, then I'll clean that part, then
it
I'll clean
fails.
that part, then
It
I'll clean that
fails.
part.
It fails. That's by the book. That's what would happen.
Well,
It
no.
doesn't matter though because Sean's letting it work. That's all I'm
It
saying.
won't fail. I mean, he could clean up.
You know what? He'll do create water, just dump a frick 8 gallons of water in your head. There you go.
I'll still be sticky.
No, but it rinses off. That's
It's
the
soap
point.
and water.
Have you ever gotten honey all over you?
No.
Unfortunately, I
Lick
have.
it off.
Water does not work.
Yeah, no. Yeah, honey's severe.
Just prestidigitation.
What does take
Well,
honey
it's
off?
you have to extract it. It'll be like a honeycomb, is what it'll be.
No,
It's
what
not
takes
like
honey off?
Licking it.
licking it.
Soap and water.
Look at it, does not take it off.
Salt probably.
Soap
would
Oh
and
yeah,
water
it does.
Like and some sort of like flour or starch to absorb it would probably work.
You know what?
You'd be
I
messy,
got an idea. So,
Just don't roll poorly and don't get sticky. That's
No,
a good idea.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
Sean already said
No.
it's a non-issue issue, so
you
just
walk
let it die.
around. Look,
Well,
you
yeah,
look,
but
you
it's
look
an
at
issue.
the look at the.
Because I'm role playing myself. I don't want to get
This is
sticky.
a homebrew game. It's homebrewed.
Look at the indigenous people, the ones that are sticky. How do they get theirs off?
They don't.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
stay sticky.
No, come on, man. That's disgusting. You
To
can't
us-
live like that.
To us, yes.
You can't
to
live
them,
like
I
your
don't
pores
know.
would stay clogged, you wouldn't be able to sweat, and you'd die.
Well, they're not covered from head to toe. They're like their arms sticky or their head is
The
sticky.
point is,
like
see
just
what
here.
they do. That's all I just do.
See what they do? They stick their hands.
How do-
They
how
stick
do
their
you
hands.
guys-
Why
in
don't you
things.
just put the shit in a basket when you get up there and float down? I'm giving you levitate for crying out loud.
Well, I don't know.
You
He's
can
gonna sit
float
in the
up.
catcher.
Bunch of
Because
whiny
Sean-
bitches.
Sean wants to get him involved. That's why. He had a catcher. Now I don't know what kind of catcher you need. I mean, I'm thinking he's like this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that doesn't make sense either.
You got a bucket that you're catching the honey as it's coming down. Leave it at that.
How high are they actually going? What's the drop? What are we
What
talking
he
about?
said was up
300-foot
feet.
drop?
Yeah.
That
I
thing's
mean,
gonna go-
has honey. Get
By the time that thing hits with a terminal velocity, it's gonna hit your butt and go BAM! Just blow out the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, honey's pretty heavy.
It is. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah,
I'll go up there and just catch levitate on all the honey. How about that?
I think so. It's feather falling down.
I got that on a ring.
Featherfall?
Goes my boots flying, so if I get unconscious, I don't fall to my death. That's happened too many
I thought
times.
when you go unconscious, you just kind of if
So
you
it's gonna be
flight,
harder
if you have
for me to
flight.
start
You
over
fall to
there.
your death one time.
Those don't.
An unconscious bird doesn't fall slowly; they just.
Auguring.
Sean, so how
Sir.
do the indigenous people keep clean from honey spills?
We're beyond that now.
He's
Religious
insisting
people
on
clean the honey
keeping
smells.
Indigenous
He doesn't
people.
believe you can actually ever clean honey,
indigenous
basically.
people.
That's not what I
That's
said.
what it sounds like.
I'm asking a question.
Well, to be fair,
I'm saying you don't use water to clean honey.
you're curious, and because you have unlimited what, you do what? I don't want to prompt you, but here's a prompt. Poke, poke. You have unlimited detect,
Magic.
so you
Detect magic.
asked.
I was going to do that when I actually bring some honey down.
But why don't you do it now?
Okay.
You guys
Detect
are the
magic.
only things magic. Nothing up. The huts where your stuff is being stored, magic. The other huts where your stuff isn't being stored, some magic in
What about
those.
the honey?
The honey is a. It's
why do
not
we have a
actually
random-
magic?
Cube.
You can erase.
So I feel like this is a waste of time.
Who's
What are
got?
these circles for?
Who's got?
We need a wipe.
What's your
Actually,
range?
on your right-
I don't think you can see it. That's the reason I'm saying it. You're looking up. at
Random
I think
cube
it's
in the middle of
120.
the
I think
board.
you got 60.
Well, the circle store. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you got your cookie shot.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look at that.
Anybody else have sisters?
Well, they nerfed it. 30 feet.
Why do we?
Oh no, they didn't nerf it. It's no longer a cone. It's just 30 feet of me at all times.
30 feet around.
Yeah.
It's a 60-foot diameter.
It used to be a 60-foot cone. Now it's a 30-foot. Yeah, 30-foot
Yeah, that's if you could slide that
radius, which would be diameter. 60 foot.
You may have to.
Man, you're bringing me back to math class. Stop it. Diameter, radius, circumference.
We have had several weeks now. Darren, just here, if you could hold that. We've had several weeks now of good videos. I've seen some amazing performances. There's 2 that I'd like to nominate for some awards tonight. I don't have any way of giving any great award, and I don't want you to out-level everyone else. So just give them the best chip in the box. The best chip in the box.
It's green.
Yep.
Goes to me, obviously.
There are 2 that I would like to award tonight. One is for role playing, and one's for best improved.
Oh, I know who.
Best improved goes to Ed.
Edmund.
And, give me
And
a
the
chip.
other is user's choice. You guys decide amongst yourself
Give me a
who's
chip
your
back.
MVP.
Give him his chip back.
No, the white
You
chip.
know, white chip.
Oh.
He only gets one. So decide who your MVP is, and then get the other green
The
chip.
armory.
That's like saying. I mean, really.
You can have it, Al.
Of course, I can.
Right here, 2 nominations. Anyone else?
Who had the option with me? Actually, you know what?
Al and Amanda.
I want to give it to Amanda. You know why? Because she actually came back.
What?
That's very good.
That is.
Way to show up.
I know. Participation award.
I was just
I
going to say,
really thought if I
your
was taking bets, I
participation
thought
chip.
you were
Yeah.
coming back. I figured she was lost.
I agree.
But she couldn't. She talks to me though. She didn't talk to you. There's a reason
she
for that,
does.
Al.
Well, I don't blame her for that. I don't blame her for that.
Yeah, the jerks.
All right, guys.
calls are running out of here.
I guess as soon as Ed, yeah.
But all I'm trying to say is.
Okay.
She came back.
So, I know it looks
So
silly,
the
but
other
whatever.
behind that.
The little lines are
And
okay. They're
And conveniently,
clips.
at the base
Now-
of this cliff, there's a unmarked Druid's portal. I'm not saying it's a save space, but
Oh, it's a safe slot.
it's not bad to have a save
This
spot.
is a little ledge. You cannot stand on it. You have to be tippy-toed or sideways. You cannot stand on it completely. These are little tiny holes that you can like hold into,
And
like
holes.
little caves. Yeah,
Oh,
little
this is like a
things that
wall.
you can
Oh,
hold
so
on
this is the
to
cliff.
if something
Like,
happens.
we're looking at the cliff
and at
face.
the top we have honey pot.
Oh.
Well, it's honey, but
Amanda, you staying in cat form? Are you staying?
I'm I'm already out of
She would be in a
my
better
panther form, and I've done my short rest and
Be
gotten
like
my
an-
You
panther
had
back.
a
so-
long rest.
You're
or
long
long
rest.
and
Be like a
then at
monkey
the
or
bottom
something.
there's
I
There's
can't.
pillows.
I can't
Now,
do-
also in a moment, it may break
Okay, continue.
break the timeline
Can
a
you
little
do,
bit, but we're going to go to the quest completion scene,
That might be better at this point.
and then we're going to make our way up the hill to get there because you know we're going to make it. But I want to see what happens.
That's
on
the
way up.
first question.
And I'm saying that because our angel that's coming down when we finally get it. Am I interrupting you, Al?
Yeah, you're up.
Finish.
Okay, so in character, I'm saying to Marie, can you do bird form?
I can, but just observing what's been going on, I believe that this is actually like a rite of passage. So I don't believe we should be using magic.
I noticed that too. All of the villagers have really been
Okay,
using
how
magic.
about levitate? You know that.
And again,
Magic.
it is a rite of passage,
Our
and you
levels
can
all
see
over
all
It's
of
just
these.
an insurance policy.
Breaking the rules.
Yeah.
What?
DeMarco.
The levels seem all over the place.
So it
Like
is.
our
She's level 8 or higher.
How do you know?
She's not.
Then
She's
she can't.
not.
Then she can't do animal forms that fly. That's level 8.
No animal forms that fly. That is correct.
Okay, so she can't fly.
So
Correct.
That's what threw me
She
off. Like,
climbs
what level
up.
are we? ain't climbing. What level?
Oh, there's some great climb. A spider's a good form.
Monkeys.
okay, but
She's
so,
saying that she thinks that's cheating.
I was like, what's
Yes.
going? Why is
So
So
Sean, now
I
you
do not feel we should be using our magics,
At all?
and I understand if you're not comfortable, but I do feel that if we do use our magic, we may run the risk of offending these people, and
They might cut
may
you over.
not be able to get the honey.
The last shaman spell that cleared the sky was the last spell they cast. Nothing's been cast since. That was before the long rest.
So basically, then I shouldn't really use my bless spells. Nothing.
I don't believe we should. No.
So inspiration
Nothing.
goes
Where's my pen?
bye
Wow.
bye.
This?
So that means just.
All you
Rather not
got
die.
is that freaking
How did I get a green?
Little,
I don't know.
between you and certain
But
death.
I can't make that choice for you guys. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
Well, I mean,
And
I'm
I'm
sorry,
going
Have
to
anything
be
else to drink?
Sean, about how high up do I see this cliff going to?
How many inches is it from the base to the highest edge is beyond the room, almost to the street, but the honey is only a part of the way up.
I would say from there to there, it's got to be 4 feet, 3 feet.
You asked for inches, sir.
Yeah, so 4 times 12. 48 inches.
It is what it is. It's laid out the way it is.
Somebody needs to count the squares. Every square is an inch.
Measuring tape.
Or
You're at the base of it. You don't really have that. You're just eyeballing it anyway.
Well, yeah.
As you eyeball it, this is what you see.
So can I determine about how high up it is?
Yeah, it's about that high up.
If I want honey, I go to Walmart.
Because I'm trying to figure out.
You're thinking a yardstick. We go to about there. It looks a little higher than a yardstick. Convert that to inches times
40
5
inches
feet.
times 5 feet, 200 feet.
Yeah, you do some trigonometry and you think, it's not a football field up the cliff. But that's pretty dangerous.
Actually, it is. A little over.
Yeah, And the rest of the cliff is even higher.
Maybe it's an Australian.
300 feet is a football field.
120, I think, if you take.
Now, in a few minutes, you guys will finally get to your victory. I assume at least one of you will have a chance to taste the honey.
I will go ahead
Hopefully
and I will tie the rope around me.
Vanessa, you ready? All right, I'll do your intro. So I assume that at least one of you will achieve this in a moment.
I will.
So this is a flashback that all of you who get to see it get to see, and those of you who do not finish the ritual don't get to see the following thing. You get focused, like right here, stand right here.
Straight right, Sean.
Okay, this beautiful angel appears from heaven. Light shines upon the floor. You're certain that it must be the effects of the honey, but visions have you upon the floor. Dizziness swirls, but as you look up, you see a seraphim looking down at you through the ether, an ethereal creature who's been watching over you the entire time. A holy vision. Your guardian angel.
My name is Uriel, and in my hand I hold a magical scroll. It shall taste like sweet honey to you. Any
And?
questions?
Any questions?
Have you tasted the honey?
Are we supposed to eat the scroll?
Yes.
Or read the scroll?
You shall eat the scroll, and it will taste as sweet as honey to you.
And the honey is scrolls, and scrolls are the honey.
I will take one.
I'll take
Yes,
one.
we'll take it.
So, I mean, keep in mind, you're
Yes,
tripping a
please.
little bit. Raise your hand if you didn't eat any of the honey at all. You should be the only one. Well, you had,
I didn't eat it yet.
you were,
did I?
well,
probably
you
had
will
double
have.
portions.
Are you
will.
going to?
Oh, yeah.
And again,
Me
this
too.
is a fast forward because she's getting ready to leave.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah,
You're
we have
really
to cut these in when we
confusing
get them. So yes, in a moment you will have eaten. So the
Yeah.
only one who's not having this experience is going to be John. Everybody else is
He's
seeing
a
it
hater.
and can interact with her. She is an angel in ethereal plane. So everyone right now is seeing into the ethereal plane, and you see your guardian angel, and she says hello, and she's introduced herself to you. Is there anybody who wants to talk to their guardian angel about anything?
As
Do
I
it-
say,
do it before
any
she leaves.
questions?
Are we? I don't get it. If a scroll is something you read, why are we eating it?
Why are you
You're
questioning the
eating
scroll?
it because it comes from the clouds, and it is the word that will save the world. And you shall swallow it, and as you swallow it, you will understand and taste sweet honey.
Okay, but are we on the right track? Do we need to be doing anything different besides eating the scroll?
I'm an angel. Have you not seen me come down from the clouds and hear the thunder as I came down?
Yeah, I get that. We know who you is.
Who
But
you be?
but are we on the right path is where we're going, or do we need to change our
Yes,
path?
you are on the right path.
Okay.
And taste the honey.
And after we
then
taste the honey, will
more.
the path before us be easily
yes,
seen?
it will all be very clear to you.
Illuminated.
It'll be illuminated. All right. Well, I guess I'll eat my scroll.
Thank you very much.
And as I leave the clouds, take me out.
All right. Exit stage left.
And as
Thank
Tom
you.
once said, there is no clouds, just only people's computers.
That's true.
Other people can do.
Geek joke.
So you have a wonderful vision. For you, you're at your library, and for some reason, you're eating the scrolls. They taste like honey. For others of you, this vision happens in your high school, your gym, or wherever it is that you had a large library that you actually went and sat for any length of time. The vision happens there, but it's the same vision for each of you. You're in that area that you really enjoyed, and you taste of your.
Now, is at this point, is the
favorite word.
detect magic? Is it magic honey?
At this point, well, they'll all be glowing with magic.
Is the honey glowing?
Would it really be?
They glow as soon as they eat the honey.
Well, the scroll wouldn't be.
So the honey is not magical.
The honey is a catalyst.
The honey is a drug.
It's a
Not a drug.
it would be best formed a catalyst. Yeah.
Man.
So
You work
anyway,
for Dare or
you find. Now we're gonna. Okay,
More like an
backwards.
alchemical reaction.
Okay, well, I'm gonna poke one of them while they're tripping and identify whatever spells are under the effect of.
They appear to be having some sort of vision. They appear to be
divination.
astral travel of some sort.
A divination.
So that we
sort of.
More like astral travel, because they're not. They're not really going anywhere. They're kind of just sitting there, like, "Wow, man," and they're having conversations.
Groovy.
So astral projection.
But they all understand each other. They all the only one that wasn't part of the conversation was you. So it seems like a shared astral projection, since they all share.
No, 'cause he was in school, he was somewhere else, and they're all just tripping different trips that have something in common.
He's keeping us from hurting ourselves.
But we're all watching the same vision.
You're all having the exact same vision, but it's altered to your own memories.
All your books. All weird.
You all are reading books.
Books and tomes and scrolls.
Oh my.
Okay.
Tripping.
All right.
So, I got
During this
I got
evening,
a rope.
A gyrosphinx.
A what?
A gyrosphinx.
Gynosphinx, I think it's called.
Gynosphinx?
Mhm.
That sounds sexist.
So
It's
the
not-
Gynosphinx.
How about? Well, it's just. I guess it's. You're right. I guess.
Sound like a proctos.
Tomato, tomato. I mean,
I don't know how to do that without
It is
just standing
female.
back.
They are
it's a
female.
vagina with wings.
You see a sphinx.
Okay, that makes more
Okay.
sense.
Shall we
Sphinx.
sphinx it? We shall sphinx it.
Classic Sphinx.
There's a classic sphinx that appears to you upon the astral plane.
After or before?
Nobody looked excited about going up that wall. Was there anybody who's looking forward to the step-by-step up the wall and all
I
that?
drew the map. We're doing it.
She is.
We're doing it.
We are doing it.
You
You,
notice-
had me draw it.
You
We're
notice-
doing
You only
it.
drew it with
You
experience.
notice a sphinx
Did you write down
watching
100
you.
experience?
No.
You'll be the only one that notices it pregame.
Okay.
There is a sphinx watching you.
So, are we still all at the base then?
You're at the base, and it's pre-vision,
We
and you may
are-
use whatever you learned in the vision, because this was another vision that you just had, the pre-post.
We're being watched.
You're being
There's a
watched.
Sphinx right over there.
Big brother. Okay.
I don't know about that. But
Can you,
You know, you
identify?
saw it look like the sphinx in Egypt,
Oh.
except for
like the
with
one on the
face.
plains.
Still has its face.
Yes, the nose is not missing.
It
I don't know what to
hasn't
make
been
of
two-faced.
that.
I attempt to start climbing.
I love it.
We're waiting
Give
our
me a con
turns.
check, please.
I'm
We're
taking
waiting
two
our
on-
automatics, either one.
I'm not going to let him go
Are you,
first.
are you using
I
the
stop
rope?
him.
Oh yeah.
You're using
Yeah,
the rope?
he's on
Can't you
the-
just levitate?
I roll
I'm
first because I
tying-
wanted to go
I'm tying the
first.
rope around me.
No, we're not allowed to use magic.
I'm tying the rope around me.
Let's
My happy ass
hold
is
on.
climbing up.
He's talking. Let's let him have the floor.
I'm tying the rope around me.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
The rope goes over
Somebody's
the
got to
ground.
mind your rope for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to work if you're tying it up and taking it up with you.
You want me to go first
Well, I want you to go first.
because
You
I'm
wait-
the
you
one
waste
that
too
knows
much
the way.
time. No, you don't.
I know
Yes,
the
I
weight.
do.
Stop.
Do you know the weight?
You don't know what you're doing.
I'm tying the rope around me.
Whoever's going first, I'll grab the rope.
I hear we have a race.
Yes, I'm here.
It sounds like we have
That
team.
sounds like
There's
it.
just
sounds
like
we have
6
enough
ropes. I don't know
people
why
that
Darren's
team-
like, give me your
team
rope.
Darren, team Al.
I cut his rope.
Okay, he starts a little bit higher from where he cut.
I grease his rope.
It sounds like we're going to need to go into initiative if we're actually having a
No,
race.
that's fine.
Or we have Team Al and Team. Is that what we're doing here? Teams?
Yeah.
No,
Each
I'm
team.
I'll grab
Separate the
I'll
party.
grab Darren's rope.
Who wants to hide a
Yes,
sniper?
You grab Darren's rope. Should he begin to fall, you may assist him to keep him from falling.
Okay.
I'll grab another rope.
Should
You
you
may
start
get
to
the
fall?
There's another rope.
I'll take the rope
I'm
and
climbing.
whip it like this
Here's
and
a
try to
climber,
wrap
so
it
you have
around
her
him.
rope. So she starts to fall, you can catch her.
I'm a barbarian. I can do that.
So do I see any
Do we have another climber?
Yeah. You know what? Could you hold my rope?
Him.
Sure.
Okay, Al the climber, and it sounds like you're the rope man, and it leaves the two of you catching.
And I just, under my
Catching.
breath, cut.
Are you catchers?
We don't have any catchers.
I thought we were. Oh, that's the honey we're going after.
9 catchers? You're cheating what?
Exactly.
He's cheating. Great. I'm sure that this is a cheating. Is
You're gonna have to roll a concentration check to get the spell off. The DC's 30. The ritual was cast the night before.
Okay, never mind.
You can try, but as you begin to cast it, you notice it's.
So as he does that, I cast a spell magic on him.
Well, that also is the same problem.
Oh, shit.
That's the same problem. It's a DC 30.
we have the same goal. Let's
Concentration
Party
check.
kill.
together.
Party
The
kill.
spells have been dampened. It's just you and a cliff. That's all that prevents you from getting the lovely vision that you have.
I'm gonna go slow and steady.
My gosh.
Sure.
Well, where's your lead?
Where are you? You're not even on the
I
board.
don't even see him in the board. Look, he's at the base. Hey, we got somebody in the lead. Okay.
I was doing the magic.
Go ahead, man. Go. We'll
Grab
start
And
playing.
they're
So what do I do?
And
We're in-
well, I'd suggest getting your partner to stand at the base of the cliff.
Right there behind us.
I'm the white 2-gun guy.
We'll move this slightly.
That
out
was
of the way
that was.
here.
We're using the character before I died, and
Yeah.
well, I was still a paladin.
For me, climb
You're a
checks
paladin with
gonna
2
be-
guns?
Yeah.
No wonder
Climb
you're no
checks
longer a
gonna be a
paladin.
survival check for me. So I'll be doing next speed.
This is yours, Heather? Who's it? This is you. Okay.
Mine is the.
You're climbing too, right?
I guess that
I'm
was
a rogue.
catcher.
I
That's
guess
my
climb pretty
idea.
good.
No,
I
you were
think.
climbing.
I'm a climber, I guess. Then who's catching?
We didn't
the
have
honey?
any catchers.
Oh wait,
don't
no,
have
Al.
any
I'm sorry.
catchers.
Al's the other climber. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're
Right-
the catcher.
Right there's my guy.
We don't
This
have
one?
any
Yep.
catchers.
Everybody was climbing.
Well, that's what she's
So
figuring
who's
out by
catching?
doing this little
Yeah.
diagram.
Are you rope guy?
Yeah, I
or
was
you just
roping.
walk? Okay, so you. Al's
So
rope
we
guy.
have some of the
we
natives
have-
catching.
Will natives catch for one of us?
Natives are gonna have to catch for us.
He could catch for
Yeah,
the
the
wife.
natives
Give me a
can
happy
catch.
sign. How's the dice go? Are they happy to do that?
Aw.
No.
We got our own rope to do, brother. We know what we're doing. You go do your thing. We do our thing. We let you. We're letting
right.
you get that
All right.
honey. That's what
As,
they tell you in notes. We're letting you get that
So
honey.
you
We're
Natural
letting you
20
that
to
little
persuade
piece.
them.
since I'm in the party leader, I'm going to be of the servant's heart and be the one to catch.
Sean,
He shall catch. Then you don't need a then you don't need a rope man. Now
Sean.
that
I
rope,
know, but I'm
one
saying
moment.
I'll go
that,
up after.
That rope person can use
Become-
to catch
become
or
the
to help
catcher.
somebody
What-
else's
Time
rope.
out,
That's
time
me.
out, time out.
Okay.
Why the hell you
Do
not
you want
going
to
up?
catch or?
Because someone has to catch.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
Guys.
going
being
up.
the adult here.
I'm not going up.
guys, natural 20 to persuade the natives to help us catch the honey.
They made a decision. You should have sent your face man forward
They
first.
said no.
She was trying, nobody was listening to her.
Yeah, I did.
That's what happens when you don't listen to your face
Nobody
man.
heard me.
That's what happens. Throw a dice at him. Or
No
Small
one
paper
heard me
balls.
though. I said it before everybody else started going.
No, but he said to see if they're happy to roll the dice.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
and
But
as soon as he rolled that, she rolled
I
that.
rolled my thing. I got a natural
But you
20.
guys rolled
And
everything.
everybody
I still
told-
didn't want to
Yes, I got
persuade.
a natural 20 on persuasion.
Well, I'm not going.
You found a guy that's willing to stand there and show you what to do.
I'm not going to help you.
He-
is what he's saying.
He'll show you how to do it. He'll show you, oh, this is how you catch, and this is how you catch, and he'll give somebody advantage to catching. You guys
Back
got
on,
to catch,
then.
but there's, you know,
I was trying to
He'll help
just
you
help.
catch.
You know what I mean?
As I'm staying down, I'm catching.
you don't have to be the one to stand down. He's already
I'll-
down, he's
yeah,
down.
I'll stand down.
There's already 2 people down. You still get credit.
You catch for your wife.
All right, then I'll
Well,
climb
he's
again.
roping.
Then.
You climb.
All right,
Well, I was roping for him, but he's no longer climbing.
Then I'll be on
if
the
you
rope.
have a movement
Okay.
higher than 30,
No, I'm not climbing.
raise your hand.
Okay.
Yours is 40.
But he's
All
not
right.
climbing.
So for you, it's going to be a little bit higher than everybody else. Everybody else, it's going to be the same.
And I'm
But
a
you're not
rogue.
climbing, so I guess it doesn't matter. Normally, you have 30 movement, which is 15 movement because you're climbing. You've also got your action, which you can use to move, and if you can dash, you can move again. Each of these are 15 feet apiece. To move, it's a DC 15 check. The rope gives you a +3.
It's a lot of rolls.
So it's a DC 12. Well, climbing is a lot of rolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of rolling. I don't want to roll 100 times. We're gonna have to roll a
Well, what the
shitload of
frick you
times.
think this was going to happen?
Yeah, you can use pittance to save.
What's that?
You have your group. I mean, the saying you might want to get climbing gear. They throw
pitons. Okay.
Yeah, pitons. They throw at the base of the cliff a half a dozen sets of climbing gear. Anything you want out of that, feel free to grab.
Heck, I'll take climbing gear then.
Climbing
Plus,
gear.
I'm a rogue, so I can climb faster.
I think climbing gear gives you a +2 to your climbs. Is that what it works?
How many people do we need to have to go up the rope?
Just one, I think.
3 is what you
3.
got right here. You have to have at least 1.
The more people we have, the more honey we're going to be able to get.
You got 1 day to do this.
But we have one catcher.
The day is, no, you
We got
got
3 catchers.
3 catchers.
Rearrange your catchers in your.
How do you have
Wait,
catchers?
who's-
We have ropers.
The ropers can
not
catch.
catchers.
No,
Once
No,
they're up,
they
the ropers
can't.
can catch.
I'll catch. I'll catch the honey.
Which one are you
I'll
again?
catch the honey.
He's
He's that one. We already got you down there. Who else is catching?
We need 2.
That's it. I'll just stay back and catch.
all right.
Put me
Let's
back
go into
down.
initiative.
I'm a barbarian. I can handle 2 ropes.
So Johnny's on a rope.
Temporarily, just pass.
Well, I'm
straight
no longer
over
on a rope, so
moves.
I guess I'll catch 2.
So just always pass straight over moves.
Johnny's gonna be catching too.
And then
so
let's
there's 2
hop
people.
into initiative at this
I don't have
point.
enough decks for it.
As we begin the climb, each of you feel the motivation. The witch doctor starts a chant. There was a drumming sound that goes on. If we've got that on the thing, we get some nice drumming. And Scott, you may climb.
Starting with an 18. I know, do I need...
Move your movement.
so. What are you? 40?
No, I'm
No.
30, but I can also dash. I'm a rogue. So
Here's one of these. Oops.
40, 45.
Can you send that die?
Wait, no, no.
60,
But there's a laser pointer for when you guys.
He only goes half.
He
15.
only goes half, so 15. So just
Oh.
3 squares. That's it.
3 squares is a move.
Oh my
Wait, but you
god.
said he dashed.
3 squares
You
is an
can't
action.
dash up against
3
the
squares
rope.
is a dash.
But that's 3 separate
3,
rolls.
6, 9. That's 3 separate
Oh my
rolls.
god. We're going to be here all day.
We're not going to be here all day. You may
No,
fall to your
All right.
death before that.
I made the second. I made my move, and then I'll do the dash one. Made that one.
Okay.
Tell us the number, please.
No.
What's the number to
No.
win?
15 is the number.
15 is the DC.
15 is the target, not what you're rolling.
We
I,
would
I
like
rolled way higher than
We'd
that.
like to know what you roll because that's
Okay.
the fun.
None of us can know. Bro, we know. I rolled a 1. I made it. I rolled a 2. I
I'm
made
done.
it.
I'm done.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I want
thinking.
him to at least add. That's all.
So I like to get a
Because
book
maybe
of
that's
ma-
some exceptional.
So I look for a book of
I get
matches.
to
You look for a book of matches and you find none unless you brought them. There's no extra equipment like that down.
Just like
I just get that. I need to roll.
However,
Motivation's on its way.
however,
I
Al,
need 3D.
there are about 30 small fires set up
that'll
nearby
Yeah, burn
with
the rope.
lots of
It
stuff
has to
being,
catch up to me
green,
now.
You're gonna catch the rope on fire.
it's an option.
with lots of green things being thrown on it to cast up the smoke.
It's an option.
Who's
by the way,
next?
what am I
You
using
want
to
to place these,
catch?
Sean?
Jan.
What am I using to catch these?
Oops.
Baskets. They
What
have
am I using to
baskets.
catch the honey?
You're totally
There are these leaves that are about this large, and they've got
leaves or
like
something.
a weaved bamboo thing around the outside. These things appear to be maybe 50, 60 years old, sturdy as heck, and very flexible.
I look around.
There's one prong that goes against the bottom, and it drags the ground, and there's like a little thing you put over your shoulders, so it'll carry. So you have a single support in the middle of your backpack.
So I look at the other people that are catching the honey. How are they doing it?
Right,
They're standing there. Some of them one at a time, and some of them have 2 people standing there. The ones that seem to be doing 2 seem to do better than the people with only 1 catcher.
Okay.
Well, right now we have 3 catchers.
Well,
2 makes sense. 3's.
How do we have 3 catchers?
Well, we got
Look.
2 people
We
climbing.
don't have another person on the rope.
We have 3 people climbing.
no,
We
there's
don't.
only
We
We
2.
don't have 3 people
Do you
climbing.
have 6 people?
We have 2 people
All right,
climbing.
you have 6 people.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have 7.
But it sounds like you should have 2 climbers.
We do.
And 2 catchers.
And 3.
And 3 people on the rope, so you have advantage because somebody wouldn't fall to their death.
Why would you need 3?
Why would you need
said
other
1
people
person
on
could
the
cover all
rope?
the ropes, so the other 2 are just redundant.
It's
Well,
one
2 of
person
them,
per
2
row.
of them would give advantage. So yeah, I guess 1 more climber.
Well,
3,
now,
3, 3, 2, 2. I don't
I
know.
don't
It's
have
up to you
enough
guys
decks
to
to
figure
do
out the
that.
puzzle.
Climbing is strength, not dex.
1, 1, 1 wins.
It's either.
Is strength?
1, 1, 1s get
You
some.
could use. Usually.
okay, so here's what I was
2,
thinking.
2, 2 gives you advantage.
So if there's only 2 climbing, who's not climbing?
I'm holding the rope.
I'm a
And
rope.
who's not holding the rope?
I'm not holding
It's
the
over
rope.
there.
You're not holding the rope. You're
Right,
not holding
look
the
over
That's
rope.
right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I look for
John.
a bucket that has like maybe a 2 holder, so me and him
Yeah.
or me and her
Yeah.
could hold.
Yeah. It's
so
the
this
same thing.
way
It's a big
you won't
leaf.
get-
It's a big leaf, and it's set. And
All right.
yeah,
this
you get
way we won't
advantage.
get wet.
Who's ever higher, you
Or
roll
sticky.
advantage.
We could roll.
And you got a wetsuit on.
Well, no,
right suit on.
They're wearing the same thing everybody else is.
All right. So the point is that
Oh, nothing.
it's
Loincloth.
wider.
Loincloth.
It's a 2-man thing, so it's wider, longer.
I get it.
Okay.
We're waiting for the climbers
Next.
to keep climbing.
John, are you done?
This part we're waiting on. I
He's
think
just
her.
assisting.
John is done.
So, does he have to do anything?
Are you doing anything?
I'm assisting.
Let's just say done. We're next.
Vinny.
Yep.
Okay, Vinny, then you're
Next.
next. Alright, then it's me. Of course. So it's.
You have
am I adding?
advantage. You have
You're adding
advantage.
something.
Well, I have. Oh,
Because
okay.
he's helping you, so roll again.
No, I'm not. He's
Well,
doing
whoever's helping her
Okay.
is giving
Okay,
advantage.
so
Is that what that does?
You have to help someone on your turn. You say, I will help them. You do it on your turn. So if it's not his turn yet, he hasn't helped you yet.
Ah.
Okay,
He
so
went-
then I
It's an
roll a
action.
2.
Yeah, we're all the way to here, right? A 2 what?
2. I'm not even off the ground
What are
yet.
you trying to do?
I was trying to climb.
You're a climber rolling a 2?
Yeah. I'm literally not even off the ground. I haven't.
We're going to go with you. You started to go up and you forgot how to do the harness. There's like a 3-point harness you got to do. Have you ever done one of those before in real life? You know, that's the problem. If you've never done one, it's just hard to do. Has anybody else ever done one of those?
Yeah.
I did, but I don't remember how to do it. I did rock climb thing before. That was fun.
Yeah, you're thinking it's good. So
I'm picturing lots of rope burns if he's wearing his loincloth.
yeah, he's just grabbed hold of it using his strength and just pulling himself up the rope using a knotted thing, and you're like, how do I do that thing next?
No, I'm hoping that I'm tied in
It
too.
would be
Batty.
well
Heather.
but
Who the hell's Heather?
Me.
Oh.
Okay, so
And then-
she's next.
Yeah, that's how he greets everybody that joins the
Jeez.
group.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, people join our Roll20 group. Who the hell's that?
Yeah.
Why the hell are they here? That's why we stopped Roll20. We kept getting new people.
That's
They
why
loved
I
joining our
have
group for about 30
8
seconds.
charisma in real
Well,
life.
then Darren opened his mouth and they left.
All right, I help
and
Darren. Or
So she
Scott.
should I'm out.
Alrighty.
okay, and then Q next.
Kiru. Same
I'm
thing.
catching.
Alright, so we got somebody ready to catch.
Alright, so we've got Scott.
I'm gonna roll all 3 of mine.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the
This
back-
one I
put
don't
the
make
back in.
progress.
You get advantage.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Huh?
do my thing.
Do
Next.
I get advantage?
Why?
Do I get advantage
I'm
for him
helping
helping?
you. I'm helping you.
Oh, because that's the only one I needed help with.
Well, from what I said,
Made it. Okay, I made all 3 of them.
I thought the people on the
Some of
ropes
it.
get to roll when they fall, not to give them advantage.
It's
Done.
supposed to be to keep them from falling off, not to give them assistance in climbing.
All right, that's how we'll do it.
Let's
I'm
not.
giving assist.
Both of his dice were high enough though, so.
Alright, then
Only one dice.
Vinny.
No, I rolled 3.
You failed
3.
I'm just waiting for him to fall.
Yeah, I'll wait for me to hire kick him off.
I
Next.
only missed by 1. So.
It's a 9 plus 3.
doesn't mean you
you
fell.
said, so that's
Right.
No, it doesn't.
No, it means you don't
you'll make
advance.
progress.
12.
You don't make
You
progress.
have to,
All
lose,
right.
you have to miss it by so much.
Do I-
DC 15.
okay.
Yeah, make it
So
so-
I'm still not moving.
But
You
it's
have
gonna roll
pitons
again.
plus 2 if you want to use them.
Plus
and then what's
2,
your
yeah.
athletics?
So that's 14.
Plus 2 for the rope.
My athletics, I think, is 0 plus 0. So
Mhm. Or acrobatics.
still 0.
Or a change into something with a climb speed.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
But that would be
She
cheating.
believes that's
Yeah,
cheating.
that's I didn't say that's not
Mhm.
what the tribe wants to do.
Yep, so there you go.
So I'm still on the ground.
So you kind of look around the other people on the ground, shrug your shoulders.
Yep.
Next.
Now it's Heather.
No, we're good at this climbing.
I
They-
wait.
Okay.
Wait, what are you
You
doing?
don't
I'm gonna be
wait.
catching the honey.
So you're catching.
Oh, you're-
catching.
Don't say wait. You're catching.
I'm with the one dude that
Yes,
I persuaded
you're
to help.
catching.
We're
You're
working
catching.
together.
I know, just make sure you say it so I don't.
Otherwise, you know
Catching.
what?
Then Dave.
I has a native
Dave.
helping.
Dave helping.
And Dave.
Kiru.
Catching.
Alright. Back up to Mooks.
Mooks. Who has the perception passive higher than 15?
Not higher. I have
Passive
15.
perception 15 or higher.
I do.
How does that work?
15.
Again?
How does that work?
It's 10 plus your.
You get
whatever.
your
10 plus your perception.
if you're proficient, you also get that bonus
I have one.
proficiency.
No.
And I have a 15
Yeah, I
passive
have 16
perception.
as well.
I have a 15.
I got shit.
I got 14.
There's some shadows moving over here that don't appear to be any of the people participating.
Keep an eye out on the time being.
I mean, there's some humanoid shadows.
Where? Moving where?
In the druid circle?
And near the druid circle, right at the near the edge of the cliff. This is an exit. You didn't know about it when you got here. It was your exit portal. You haven't used it yet. Brand new portal.
Awesome. We can add it to the list. Add it to the scroll.
You don't see this.
Yes, I did.
No,
I rolled
you
a,
did.
I
Yeah,
got a
he
15.
has-
I have a 15 passive.
15 and higher passive. So
You're
you guys see
welcome.
that? Who's
Don't
up?
you see it?
Yeah, I had 16.
Scott.
Let's see. I made all of them.
Why
I
were
made all
see.
3.
Making 3 rolls at once?
Ten.
Yes, because
What?
I have my normal move,
Yeah,
my
but you
move,
have to-
and then my bonus.
Do you have it written
My
down which
dash.
dice?
What's your
which
bonus
dice
total?
results? Or
8. So I need a 7.
8 bonus.
Yep.
What's
Let's see,
the, what's
you're
6
gonna
athletics,
what
and then I
colored
get
dice is for
pitons.
what?
Yep.
6.
Either one is
3. No, what's more than that? Yeah, you're not counting the rope. Pitons 2.
Oh, yeah, I didn't count the
Pitons are 2, rope is 2, so that's 4,
Oh.
not 3.
didn't realize that.
So
That doesn't help us, man.
I'm not.
It helps
trying
me
to
more. I
kill
got plus
anybody.
10.
I'm just making sure.
So I
you-
only need a 5, so I'm
Do the
moving.
freaking
I'm
job.
making sure he
He's not
has.
determining it, whatever he
Do
finally
your job,
chose.
GM.
That's his
All right, you
last
find a
action.
cliff just a little off to your side there. Do you want to slide off to that ledge?
As soon as you
You
Temporary
why don't you
respite?
move your
I
yeah?
get what
Do you want
you're
to next turn maybe throw a spike in so you don't fall the entire depth should you fail?
I could.
Yeah. All right. So next.
He made to a ledge.
He can't fail.
Look at a spike with a loincloth.
John.
He has a minimum of an 8. He can't- except for
assistant.
Okay.
I have a
ready?
10 bonus.
So if he rolls it, he can fail.
That doesn't mean you fall,
How do you
but
do
you
that?
fail
Anyway,
to make
you don't
progress.
break
Cross table, guys. Who's up?
Vinny.
Benny,
I
He's
catch.
just jealous.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Yay! Finally. Okay.
And she
You just
kills.
like
She
give
kills.
me
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
use it my action to.
There you go. Now
All right.
So,
Awesome.
10, 15. Awesome.
Beautiful.
And she's
and,
off.
and you start making your way up. You found sure
Finally off the
footing.
ground.
You're like,
Full
okay, I
hours
got
later.
this now. Who's up?
That would be Heather.
Catching.
Okay. Then Dave.
helping Scott.
Kiru.
Catching.
Okay. We're back up to Mooks.
Next.
All right, so I'm going to use my action to put a piton in
All right.
and tie up a rope for it, right?
Okay. Tie up rope is I will go with interact with environment. I feel generous.
Okay. So then I know I have at least a bonus action to climb. Is it? Do I get to move to bonus?
Why not?
Okay. I succeeded, so I
All right.
only got to 2, so I get to move 30.
He flies
Would you
up
mind
the
moving me
wall.
30?
Next.
John.
Dude,
Three
twice.
more.
3 more.
I know you want to. I know you want me to fail, but give me at least.
Done for your fault. I really want to light this guy's rope on fire. I'll
Alright.
catch.
Vinny, you're next.
I'll
Oh, you're
catch.
catching? Okay. Me. 15.
Yeah.
Awesome. 15. Yeah, plus 4, so that's 13. I don't make it that one.
That should be where you don't make progress.
So what number do you need to roll to succeed?
15. I rolled 13.
You need 11.
No, man, you're on the die. What number do you need?
11, I think.
Oh, well, yeah, I think it's 11. Yeah.
All right. That's what you need to know. Next.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Heather.
Catching.
Dave.
Assisting.
Hero.
Catching.
Back up to Mooks.
Very goose.
So you can make some use of yourself after a while.
I'm gonna see if he'll light the rope on fire.
Yeah, he can. I'd be up there before it comes
Does
up.
that look hostile?
Does the frog have a watertight asshole?
Who's this?
I think so.
Me.
AC.
10.
A swarm of bees appears as something falls off of the cliff above you from where he's climbing.
Sorry!
It starts heading towards you. But if you have any luck, your catchers will be able to catch this thing with all the stuff on it, and maybe you'll have some luck. DC 20 catch. You can assist if you got 2 catchers.
What?
DC 20 what?
For
DC 20 athletics, acrobatics, bee catching, survival.
Oh, three was at the
Bee
rope.
catching, I got that.
Oh, that's
I'm
I knew that was
flexible.
important at the start.
Performance.
You know, can you make a dance out of it or something?
I could.
Oh, you got.
Come on. Then this is why I don't like bards.
I got it.
Why not?
I mean, it's performance for everything, even though it makes no sense whatsoever.
What's the DC?
20.
20.
I rolled a 21.
I miss it.
Are you a catcher for 21 over here?
I am a catcher.
All right, you have caught. Roll a die 6.
One.
1 pound of honey is some
nice.
stuff is falling
Just
off
take
the
it
side, and a bunch of bees are angry. You now have 1 bee swarm around you. Mind you, they are considered sacred. The men just get stung instead of
Take it.
Thou shalt not swat.
Instead of swatting.
I told you what we did.
It's a swarm, so we're just going to give you damage. And you went through the proper rituals before you went up, of course, right? So you only take a d6 of damage.
Oh, you don't make me roll your own damage, is he? Oh.
Well, yeah, people like to
5.
roll.
Not
I
their
don't
own
like to roll my own
damage.
damage.
I think that's nonsense too.
To roll your
Oh,
own
could they roll
damage,
your- roll
the
my
DM
damage?
should be rolling our damage.
I agree with
Mr.
that.
Sean.
All right,
Damage we keep track of
Yeah,
our
please.
initiative. Miss
3
Ashley.
damage.
Whoa, you could have been a lot worse.
But I'm rolling a d20 for damage when I roll.
Oh boy, you need some more
Why
dice.
can't you just roll d6?
Because I don't even have a d6. I roll it.
You have a whole
You have a
lot.
whole bunch of them right next to Darren.
You have a full
You can
box
just
down
ask.
there, too.
Or just steal.
Yeah, please, Scott.
He rolled a 3.
Can you
Leave it alone.
Are we having a
D6?
mutiny over rolling our own dice?
Pretty much.
Yes!
Just for damage. We just don't like to roll for damage. That's all.
I don't want to kill myself. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not emo.
How about not be lazy?
Oh, did he bring his thing out there? Okay.
Yeah, there's weeds out there. He's gonna
What's all
flip
that
his weed.
pounding?
That's
Wash
the music.
Drums. Wash machine.
That's the wash.
Oh, I thought it was the washing machine.
What do you got? Your shoes
What
in
is
there?
it? The music?
I don't know. I thought maybe Alex had his football pads in there.
Cleaning a piano? What are you doing
Is
there?
it the music?
Yeah.
Can we turn that off?
Football pads.
That's music.
That's really
All I hear is
good.
crash, crash, crash.
He asked for
Yeah.
drums.
Crash. I
Meh,
don't.
meh, meh.
Yeah, just
You
turn
have good
it off.
hearing.
Please.
I don't hear drums. I hear crash,
Nobody's
crash,
really
crash.
paying attention to it. It
It
sounds
sounds.
like a washing
It
machine.
sounds like shoes in a washing machine.
It
It
does.
does.
Which is why I believed that.
I thought it was football pads in the washer, so I don't know.
It's funny. You need to get you painting. You can paint your own mini, however, whatever color
Yeah, I
scheme you
was
want.
telling Tom, what you guys do with these is awesome. It's fantastic.
You need to do painting.
Bag of those pretzels.
Aha.
3 of them.
Now that you got 2 of them, you know, extra
They're
one.
they're good. Pour some out, man.
Sean doesn't get
Well, I
it.
want some over here too.
He said they can't cause
I've never
cancer
had
and
them.
shit.
In
Brain
the state of
damage.
California, yeah.
Vicky said it gives you hepatitis C too.
Does it really?
I'm okay with that.
John just looked through
Does it give you anal leakage?
Yeah.
Like cholesterol?
I don't think there's a cholesterol in there.
Huh?
Okay.
Well, that's one of the things that, like cholesterol,
I
it
know.
says may cause anal leakage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to eat anything that's going to
That's
make
not
my
a side
anus-
effect. That's an effect.
Yeah. I'm not going to eat
Those are
anything that makes my
And
anus.
working as intended.
Yep.
Oh my god. Those are horrible.
All right, good.
You don't like that?
They're just really hard.
Mustard.
They're horrible.
You gotta like mustard.
The honey mustard.
I don't taste
Did
the
he get
honey.
lost on his way to get
That's the
this guy?
sweet part.
Oh,
Well, it tastes
Honey,
like mustard.
see? It's a preview.
The buffalo ones are really good too.
Those are the best. Hanover buffaloes, yeah, those are really
Too
good.
spicy though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For me, perfect.
You don't like this?
no. It's all yours.
Why not?
Anything lightly spicy gives me heartburn.
Really?
You wouldn't have liked Hooters.
You would
on
not
Friday
eat
night.
my sriracha.
You wouldn't have liked my chili either.
Your chili's not hot.
It's
I
not.
have GERD. I have the thing above acid reflux.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure how we did. I didn't make chili today. I know we were at Hooters and somehow it got
You
vetoed.
said somebody vetoed you.
Got vetoed at
I'm thinking
Hooters.
Vanessa.
Not I.
I think it was Tom's wife and I think it was Vanessa.
It was not my
It was
wife.
Vanessa.
Why would
My wife
she?
would never. Why would my?
I don't know. Somebody said it was too hot to make chili.
She has no vested interest.
I don't remember that.
Somebody said it was too hot to make chili.
Besides, my wife doesn't make chili anyways. I do.
I'm just saying. That's how much I was paying.
I think that was in your head.
I'm trying to decide if those look like oranges or like
You know
grapefruit.
it's
Clear.
a fancy
Orange
Yeah,
and
neighborhood.
clear.
they're translucent.
You know it's a fancy neighborhood when the neighbors are vacuuming the backyard.
No, that's what happens.
Why? Because it was dirty.
You smoke too
Yeah.
much weed.
It wasn't a vacuum.
He's never without weed.
All right.
So you died. Then what happened?
Yay!
Where's the,
God.
where's the die? You went back there to get your D6.
No, you got 3 damage.
Yeah, but you gotta roll
I'll
roll
borrow
damage.
one of
You gotta
your
roll damage
D6s.
I already rolled damage. It was 3. Who's up?
Like
Minus
one of
4,
your-
so no
do the
damage.
gray one. There's the gray one. That one. There you go. You have tons of dice.
Still got a taste of.
He has dice.
Who's
I know
next?
he has
So I'm
more.
guessing
That's
are we?
not fun.
Look, we gave you a
Roll
D6,
roll
Sean.
damage.
It was for him.
I found the die.
Okay. So then I
Oh my
guess
God,
it's back
she
to
just
me.
had-
No, Vinny, was that Heather?
It's Vinny's turn.
Dave.
I'm assisting him.
Okay, Kiru.
Does that figure that I noticed sneaking up on us look hostile?
Oops. You know, you suck at opening Pepsi boxes.
What is this? Are you the one that throws food on the ground?
Did you open it the
Look
way
at-
you
look at it.
It
No.
looks like you just ripped the thing open. It
Yeah.
slipped. Like a barbarian.
Yeah.
I can't wait
I
to play
opened
it.
the thing.
Huh?
I can't wait to play a show.
I'm just saying, my first look, it looks like you just
I
opened it
had
like a
to turn it
barbarian.
around to open
Surcharge
it
for
right
peanuts.
All right.
At least
Well,
you
then I
paid
take
this
it back.
week. You did a little overburning this
Okay.
week. You're the one that did. Upgrade your own chip.
How is it open?
Upgrade
It
your own
looked
chip
like a
for that.
kindergartner opened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's $10. You might as well upgrade your chip.
For what?
All right, so I got the death marker. Who's up first? Next.
It's Kiru right now.
I'm waiting for the DM to answer my question.
What's that?
The figure that's sneaking up on us, so they look hostile.
You haven't seen anybody sneaking up on you?
I did see them. I made my perception check. I see them. I've seen them this entire time. Do they look hostile?
No.
Okay.
They're watching.
Then I continue catching.
What does it look like?
You didn't
So
see
we're
it.
back up to Mooks.
He crouches down. And that's the wrong die.
Roll high, man.
Okay.
That's to hit you.
Next.
Alright, Scott.
Made all three.
Honey, for all of my
Go
friends.
ahead, move him up.
Oh, sorry to
Purple.
disappoint you,
I
Al.
should get you
50.
to
Is it
5,
blue?
10,
Does it
15.
change
5,
colors?
10, 15. I'm right at the top.
You ripped the honey bucket.
This is a
Oh. It
huge
looks blue.
hive.
What's blue on the thing?
Oy vey.
No,
It's all
reflection.
one big hive. There are bees all over it. You are getting bit right now.
Can I just
You
roll
have a
paint?
lot of die 6, and I'd like to know how many die 6 to roll.
Oh my
11
God.
die 6.
Jesus criminy.
Yes. That's 8.
I don't have 11 die 6, but I can roll a percentage for you instead if you don't want to roll those. I'm
Dude.
okay with this.
Level 4.
I'll roll these.
You want to roll those? Somebody, thank you.
Yeah.
Level 4.
These are just 8 of them.
That's more hit dice than I have.
Ah,
didn't
now
roll
you
like
roll
that.
like shit.
Well, that's what we
Well,
wanted.
he saved you by rolling like shit. I could have rolled really well.
Huh?
I like a laser pointer.
Die 100. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it.
We got
that
3 of them.
went
Al's
right.
got a red one. I got the green one.
Oh, you
23.
got the green
It's
one.
a handy
Bloody.
map on the map. Yeah.
I got the red one.
I brought my own.
Awesome.
Ow.
That makes it a lot easier. To know,
20, oh, wait, that was only 8, though. You
Yeah.
still got 4 more.
Well, then do the
You
other
don't
four.
have
To be 11.
Well, you don't want.
Three.
You don't
3
want
more, Al.
Shit, what you guys
I rolled 11.
It looks blue on the white, but then it looks purple on the
It's
map.
really cool on the video in this with those things because it has this cool glow effect. If we did a whole city like unpainted, it has a really cool glow effect with these.
Okay, so how many points of damage did you take? Roll?
27.
Are you falling off the
I
cliff?
have not fallen off the
And
cliff.
can
I'm
I
at
get
the
a
top.
con save for poison?
I'm immune to poison.
That's awesome.
The
This
axe
is,
makes me
Bees
immune.
this
to
is the time to be that. Next.
What axe?
Well, I'm at the top, so I guess I'm done. Yeah, I use my
You're done.
the axe.
What axe?
I have an
The axe
axe.
that's down there with your things.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's on me.
You don't have nothing but a loincloth with you. I
have
don't
my
remember you saying
axe,
you're bringing
too.
an axe.
He did say he doesn't never leaves
Yeah,
his
he
axe.
did.
That he did
cannot.
say, but when he said he could take my loincloth, he didn't say brought an axe up there. See, this is, I don't know, it's sketchy.
Yeah,
Sketchy
yeah,
shit.
I never-
I agree.
Most of the time, you're not going to leave behind one of these
The only thing is-
artifacts for the neighbors.
to climb a hill.
But
You
it
tie
would
it
be
off.
kind of complicated to do that.
All you do is tie it off. I have
And you only
a
get the
belt.
bonus when it's in your hand?
Did
No.
anyone clearly hear him say he was bringing an axe up the hill?
No, but I.
She did. She's got your back. You got
First
an
of
axe.
all, he said he was bringing the axe.
got the
He
axe.
said he was
But
not
you
leaving
said
I said no magic.
you said
You
no
said no
magic
items.
And that
no
sounds like
items.
magic.
And you said no items.
No, that means no,
no
spells.
items.
That,
Well,
that's a
how can you
spell,
have an axe if
motherfucker.
you said no items?
I agree with you.
Are you the friggin' GM?
I agree.
Then-
He's cheating.
He is cheating, so
Then
he won't
kill
get,
him!
he won't get his vision, that's all. Oh, he won't get the vision.
Not true. I think just carrying what I have is a different story.
No, because they told you to
They
only bring
took
one.
your- all
Discard
stuff
what
off.
you have.
I agree with you.
If you're the slightest bit in doubt, as
I'm
you
not.
get your knife out to cut the honey, you feel as the sting of the bees, and you think that you're not in harmony with the bees, which is why they're stinging you, and you feel it's because they sense a dwarf. They sense the axe. Perhaps if you were to tell the catchers to get out of the way and drop it,
It could go. God knows
that you
where it
could
goes.
go ahead and just make a nice con save and be good with the poison and follow the ritual. If you, I would tell them heads up though, don't drop it on their head. Your choice.
Well, we're watching. We're going to see him sharpening an axe.
Well, I wouldn't be trying to catch while an axe is dropping.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I'm not a monk. I'm not trying to catch a falling axe.
What do you
catch
Well, I hear when you die, you come back as something cooler than a human. So
Yeah, if you die, you can
Actually,
win.
you get to roll percentage of what you come back as.
if I don't like it, just die again.
Yes.
You get one
There's
choice.
plenty of us here that.
All right, I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna see if I
If you
can
go to heaven,
possibly
you get advantage.
hit this.
Oh, you're gonna drop it there.
I'm gonna see if I can hit that.
No, you're not. It's going to fall all the way to the ground. Whatever you cut, it's going to drop.
Yes.
Like, he means his axe.
Oh, your axe? You want to leave your axe stranded halfway down?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I can catch it, grab it on the
tell
way
you what,
down.
I'll give you a chance at dropping it on that ledge.
That's a bad idea.
That's
Why?
a great idea.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Let him
That's
do
where I'm
it.
going on the way
He's
down.
not a physicist.
He's on top of the hill.
I have a DC. Make your roll.
What am I rolling?
You're making a wonderful roll.
I'm
That's an
Make
attack
the
roll.
best
Dex.
roll ever.
It's an attack roll.
Trump roll it. That's fine.
I rolled a 13.
It lands right where you chose.
Okay.
So it lands on the ledge.
Mhm.
Let me put
We
a.
have a.
Here, this is close enough. I put it right where the piton is.
Well, it has to be on the ledge.
It is, but the piton was right there.
It's a 2-foot wide ledge
Yeah.
right next to the piton.
Damn, good shot.
Good shot, kid.
Now,
That was 1 in a million.
Does the axe lay into the ground like this?
It could bounce
It's
off.
stuck right into the ground right there. Next.
Oh, hold on.
John.
I'm assisting.
I need to make a con save. You told me to make a con save.
Yeah, if you don't want to break the rules.
I don't want to break the rules.
Okay, how'd you do it? Your DC
11.
11?
Yep.
You fail. So you feel poisoned. You
Okay.
apply the poison condition, please.
Whatever that does.
It's just the poison
It
condition.
means disadvantage.
Oh, it probably does.
It means disadvantage on your rolls.
Yep, I'll probably be dead.
All 3 disadvantage. No, you won't.
Next.
On every
We'll
thing
catch
to
you.
go down.
We'll catch you.
Who?
Vinny.
I'll just slide down the rope like
Vinny?
a fireman.
He starts falling. I'm moving
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it
away from
Vinny?
the splatter.
Vinny?
It's your turn.
really okay. I see the axe hit there. I'm assuming.
No.
So
Where the 4 is.
DC 10 spot check. Is your passive higher than 10?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, then you don't have a problem saying that.
Oh, but I wrote a 1. So,
Yeah, now, what were you doing with that one?
I was gonna see if I could see that he threw the axe down.
Well, you see it with your
That's
passive.
an active roll, though.
Okay.
Why do you want to?
What were you doing for your turn?
I just yell up there, "Are you okay?" And I continue to catch. I just yell up there because I saw his axe go flying out, so I thought he might have got killed or attacked or something.
All right, we'll pass that off as a disadvantage to the climber. All right,
Oh,
next.
thanks.
Alright, my turn.
What was that for?
That was
Why?
to climb.
You get
Did
to roll
fail,
two.
Did you fail by 5 or more?
No.
If you fail by
no,
5 or more, you can fall.
Remember, you get 2 around, though. You got to move and an action.
You can do a move and then an
Okay,
action.
gotcha. No, I failed by 4.
You just don't want to fall by
That one
5.
works.
5
So
or
that
more.
one works. Yep.
3 more squares.
On the way down, hopefully.
Yeah,
I can just
you
use
got
like
your.
the back
You
to
can
slide
see the
down.
honey up ahead.
All right, and is Heather now?
I catch.
Steal his axe. Steal his
You what?
You
Catching
see
honey.
something that looks like it was coming towards you, and then you're like, oh shit, that's an axe. What do?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
stuck into the side of the mountain and didn't fall all the way down. But
That's not honey.
But rocks start to fall down and come towards the
Avalanche.
ground.
Avalanche.
Well, I make sure the
Which
native.
one is that? You here?
Yeah, I make sure me and the native
Yeah,
get out of
you-
the way so we
yeah.
both don't get hurt.
All right.
Move, bitch.
Next.
Get out the way.
That would be
Duck
Dave.
and dive.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
I just scout on the rope.
Well, he's having a hard time on the rope. All of a sudden, it feels he's the
Yeah, 11d6 will do that.
well, yeah, that and the poison condition.
It wasn't the rope that happened. That
Well,
wasn't
if
the
you
rope's
weren't
fault.
cheating, I would have taken a D6.
Amanda, who's next?
I wouldn't have taken anything.
Kira.
I'm keeping an eye on that suspicious looking green motherfucker. I'm catching.
Where is he? Where is he?
Over there.
By fire.
Oh.
Okay, and then it's back up to the moose.
Backstab, John.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You can't. He doesn't
You
have,
take
he doesn't have
11d6.
advantage. You can't. He doesn't have advantage.
You don't see him. That's going to be.
I see.
No, he
Against
does
you.
see him.
Aha! I knew it.
But that's
Oh.
neither here nor there. See these other holes on the map?
Yeah.
They all start buzzing, and bees start to come out. Next.
Coming out.
Bitch.
I want
The
to
world
So
to
John-
know. Got to let
I'm
it show.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
did you skip me?
Twice.
Wait, no. Oh, sorry, no, Scott.
No? Oh,
I
yes,
guess.
yes, I did. Sorry, I skipped you.
All right.
Right, Scott.
I remember from the vision that I need to slather honey with, so I'm going to grab honey and slather it on to try to, so that the supposed to help with the bees.
Half of the damage you just took is healed as the little pincers pop back out.
Okay. And hopefully,
Yeah, you
That's
use
good.
a quarter pound of honey.
That's a good thing. Good thing. Good job.
It's not my idea of a quarter pounder.
yeah.
Well, I'm a chase.
And
That's how you own it.
Hopefully they'll
That's
ignore me.
and you are now hallucinating.
Oh, great! I didn't
So
eat
now you
it.
have double this.
No, but you put it literally into in
Wounds,
open
yeah.
wounds. That's better than eating it as far as
Sure
getting
is.
effect. And
Nice, man.
I am going to.
You're now, you're now hallucinating.
I need to roll something for that.
You are now on the wild magic table. This is why you don't cast.
Yeah, don't cast.
I am.
I need to cut off chunks of stuff and drop it. So I don't know if I have a.
He's up.
How much damage does Scott have?
You
don't
don't
know
he's,
that.
He's way up there and look like he gets stung.
Oh, he's up there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm slapping around.
I have 3 damage. What are you gonna do?
Okay, no, never mind.
You
I'm
gonna
just
heal me?
gonna keep holding my rope.
Hold your own.
But pissing up the rope.
I'm gonna piss up the rope.
Okay, so Vinny.
Okay, so Vinny, the bees that were stinging me, where are they now?
There's all kinds of bees all around you. They're just not stinging you this very instant. They may in a moment.
Right. I say to you, not
What do you
John,
want?
QI, what's up with that guy over there?
I don't know. He's watching for the time being.
You want to just drop this and go and
No,
and
keep
go
an eye on
Drop
him.
this.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
What are you
like,
talking about?
just
You're
put-
catching honey.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
Just keep an eye on him.
because there's no one up there
Just-
really that we
keep an eye-
care about. So I'm thinking if we
Oh, so they're not your friends?
Who?
Oh, by the
You
way,
don't
the
care about Scott?
catchers can also catch people falling. The
Wait,
ropers.
so you don't care about
If the
Scott?
ropers
seen
don't
the
save
firemen,
you,
right?
you gotta catch them.
Right.
You don't seem very important until they're falling.
Yeah.
You guys I care about. Scott, not so much.
Next.
Nope. That's a 14.
Just missed.
That one makes it. Okay.
Gotta watch
Why
out
did
for
they
the
get
bees.
this twice?
I know
So
it's
3 months
2d6
later,
stinging
Amanda
damage.
gets to the honey.
Next.
So it's 6 damage.
And you see this fancy axe up there. You can get your
It
hands
is
on.
damn. It's as fancy as any
I would
other
take
axe
the
ever.
axe and just steal it. And
Throw it in the
Just
ocean.
leave me there.
That's probably
So
worth more than
Heather-
the honey.
Heather is next.
Oh yeah.
How did this get up there? What the fuck is that?
Look what I
I
found.
continue to catch the honey with the native.
Dude.
Has any honey actually calmed down?
Yeah, we got
Not that
down
I'm
so
there,
far.
but-
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
one big honey.
Nice. You guys don't even need me.
Oh, do you want me to roll how many honey I have? Or what
How many? How many?
No,
How many?
We have to roll when he tells us it's falling.
Oh, okay.
To try to catch it, so it doesn't go splat.
Okay.
You guys are playing center
Who's up?
field.
That is Dave.
I just continue to help with the rope.
Hero.
Keep watching sketchy
You're-
motherfucker and catch the non-existent falling honey.
There you go.
Back to Mooks.
Who?
Mooks.
Mookie.
I'm coming out. I don't know what to know.
Up there at the top,
Mm-hmm.
looks like some of the bees have noticed your attention and they're beginning to crawl all over your body. At this point, you recall a moment in the dream. They told you to keep calm. Let's see how good you are at keeping calm with your body being covered in bees.
Oh shit.
Make a saving throw. Pick which one you think is appropriate for you being covered in bees. Try to
Probably
give-
either. Well,
pick one.
Only one makes sense.
Wisdom.
Yeah, willpower.
Wisdom.
Keep from fear, wisdom.
all right.
Wisdom.
Go on fear factor.
17
No, that's a 14.
plus 3.
All right, 17. You have a steady resolve against the bees as they
I'm
come
trusting my
against you.
vision.
Take 3d6.
What?
You're taking 3d6.
I'm
next.
covered with honey.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do anything. I'm gonna
Oh, you
cut
wanna
a
do
chunk of
something
hog.
too?
Yes, I want to
roll
drop
that.
some honey because I'm
Okay.
about to fall off this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute! You gotta roll your own. I'm not rolling my own damage.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
roll it.
Yeah.
I'll roll it.
No,
I'll
no, no, roll
I'll
it fairly.
damage.
Well, how about
Yeah,
you roll
the
it?
troll will roll your damage.
No.
9 damage.
I'll roll his damage for him.
You're better with you doing it, but I can do it. It averages
Use
out.
this.
I
Use
don't like that.
D6s.
I don't like that.
Too small.
I'm the DM. If you want to roll, you can roll lower than I do. It's easy. It's about the same.
Okay, so
two
I cut
12s,
off.
3 6s. I think you came out ahead, honestly.
So I cut off as big a hunk.
No, 24
He's
versus
cheating.
18.
He rolled 2 3s or 3 and a
I
6.
understand this time.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just saying
cheating.
mathematically.
Yeah, I am the GM. I technically I can't cheat. I think that's.
So I cut off as big a hunk as I can.
I think that's a roll 20.
And then drop.
And you want to attack roll that?
Is that what that is?
You got a weapon?
No.
Just a knife.
That sounds like a weapon. You want to hit something with it.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. It has a 10.
I know.
It has
13.
Do you have sneak attack?
13 will do it.
Sneak
I'll
attack
give it
it.
a 12. You don't know the sensitive area, but a 12, you get it. Give it some
Should
damage.
get a big
Give it a damage.
sneak attack.
No.
We're
No
gonna sneak
crits.
attack, honey.
How are you
Two,
gonna
no
sneak
sneak
attack?
What about
honey?
2d12?
The honey didn't
Max.
seem
I do max
What are you,
damage.
Winnie the Pooh?
8.
Honey didn't seem. The honey has blind condition. I mean, we could argue it all day,
Yeah.
but no.
I rolled max damage.
He thinks it's freaking
8
Winnie the
damage on the
Pooh.
honey.
Yeah,
Max.
he does
Yeah.
think he's winning the food. You need food.
Roll me a d6.
That shit.
Right.
2 pounds of honey falls. Who's catching?
Everybody's trying.
No, everybody.
They knock
If
each
you're hold
other.
on, if you were doing a rope, you can't try.
I'm
Well, you want to do
catching.
the catchers are trying.
We're
The catches
catching.
All right,
have
and
two.
there's 2 of you, and you're assisting
Three
one
of them.
another, right?
He's helping.
There's
Yes.
3.
There's-
I have.
Well, there's
native
technically 4.
helping.
She's
She's
gonna
got
have
two-
native
two with
helping
assist.
and me and her.
Yeah.
So we need 2 rolls with assist, which is a 2 with advantage. You always roll for you and the native.
Oh, okay.
So you roll twice, take the better roll.
12. What are we closing with it? What is it?
Probably either dex or strength.
I'm using
Probably dex.
acrobatics. I don't know what you're using.
Acrobatic makes sense.
I got a 24.
That's good. Thank God, because I don't. I rolled a 10.
That's pretty damn
You
good.
catch all of it, bumping her out of the way with your big
Boom.
butt.
Yeah.
I got
Get
it,
out
and
the
he
way.
like pushes you out of the way as he catches it.
I have 16.
That would have caught it if you'd have said just a little quicker, but his butt got in the way.
He's quicker.
Really?
He caught it all, and now he's got honey.
Okay.
Wait till he runs you over with
How
a
much
UFO.
honey did he get?
2 pounds.
2 pounds of honey.
Sure, thanks for bumping your wife out of the way.
You
That's
said
not
2
right.
12 pounds of honey.
No, that's not what that is. That's for the,
Became
that's
12.
that's the number of dice 6. I'm thinking I'm going to cheat and give you less dice. Oh, we'll divide it among you. You want 6
my
dice?
God.
6. That's a lot of bees.
I
For
know.
what?
You need smaller
You're only
dice.
like level 1, man. What are you doing?
I think we're going to re-roll.
We're level 2, thank you.
You
Pardon
each
me.
take 8 points of piercing damage from the bees, and you did see him get
Time out.
healed when he used the honey.
You guys have 7
Well, it's pretty
points.
far.
You
They would've had
guys
it
have
quite
7
far.
Yes,
points.
I remember.
Yeah, that'll eat up your barrier,
Guys
which
both have
can't be
AIDS.
healed with the honey. That's right, honey can't heal that, but if it actually does damage to you, put some honey on it.
So I want to ask you though. I don't remember if I'm supposed to eat the honey when I'm up here, or should I go down
I would wait.
to complete the ritual?
You don't want me
Should I wait till I get
hallucinating.
down?
So some of the people are eating it up there. You see across the thing, some of the guys are eating some honey. Now, I haven't seen anybody, you haven't seen anybody up there who's like gouging and like gorging you, like, feasting. You see the,
No, I know I don't need to do that.
oh, that one's a good batch.
Okay.
You don't see them.
They're check taking the coat down.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
they're tasting it. Oh, this is a good one. This one's
They're doing
ready.
the coke test.
I'll save this
Yeah.
one for next year. So they're tasting.
I just want to do what
Would
what
you
the
like to
ritual
taste
was
some?
telling me. Yes, I wanted to taste
Well,
it.
taste some.
Just so. Okay, I taste it.
Give me a save, please.
Still hallucinating.
Con save.
Not good.
Failed.
Yes, I rolled a 5, so it's not gonna even be 10. It's 9.
All right.
Okay.
I got a marker. No
I
worries.
just gotta do it. I have
Next.
to complete the ritual when I'm not
John.
That was what I was attempting
Still
to
holding.
do.
You now see into the ethereal planes and into the astral
In the-
plane,
You can see in the upside down.
and there are all kinds of things in the astral plane right now. All kinds of bees up and down. The area is swarming with bees in the other planes.
Nice. Okay.
He was looking at you.
Okay, so Vinny.
You were looking at him.
Just assisting on the.
Did you
catch.
guys get stung?
Yeah,
Did
we
you roll
already
versus
took
poison?
down our
You
thing.
didn't tell us roll versus
We
poison.
didn't tell.
Let's get your poison rolls.
Why are they poisoned? These don't have poison.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
These are Africanized
Why do you think that
honeybees.
you have?
Oh shit.
Why do you think people die from bee stings?
They're they're
they're allergic.
Nepalese.
To the poison.
To the poison.
Okay, so it's 11.
It's a venom, right? Bees venom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison survival.
What? No.
What's poison?
It's Constitution.
What's the
Oh,
DC?
come
on.
Yeah.
17. I got a 17.
Okay.
11.
I got 12.
You feel like you were tripping a little bit, and not tripping, you feel as though you've received a poison condition. If you'd like to, would you like to apply some of the honey
Yeah,
to your
I'm gonna
wounds?
rub myself.
You,
with
you
honey.
whatever you got in the last round, half of it heals up immediately, unless it's just against the shield. Do you have any damage against the shield?
We took 1 point of actual damage.
It heals the 1 point of actual damage.
Yeah.
And you feel like you've had 3 drinks.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna honey myself too.
All right, you lose half of your.
Wait, Mr. I don't want honey touching me is now.
Well, I see her. It heals. Yeah, I don't care now.
Mm-hmm. And you're about 3 drinks in.
Well, I made my save. I'm assuming it was a 17.
You put it on your wounds.
Oh, all right.
In Venus.
So I'm unconscious because that's what 3 drinks does to me.
No, it heals you that much.
Oh.
Honey heals.
You said 3 drinks. That doesn't heal.
It puts you unconscious?
If I have 3 drinks, yeah, I'm out. I'm probably dead.
So you're
3
super
drinks.
lightweight.
That's why I don't drink.
All right, well, you're a little tipsy, yeah. We'll go with you're at a disadvantage to stuff. Next.
Oh, great. So we
Right, Vinny.
Okay, so I see him tipsy-turvy. I say, you gonna be okay, man?
No.
Okay,
Drugs are
good.
bad.
I just keep catching.
And you see bees in the ethereal plane and in the astral plane.
upside down.
They're in all 3 planes.
I like to see what that guy's doing over there. Is he doing anything?
Give me a spot check if that's what you're doing this round. Remember, if you're doing that this round, you can't be catching or something else this round.
We've been watching the entire time.
He has moved, and there's been a few things that have happened since then. I'm doing that to keep track of it. If you want to see him again,
There's
this
clouds
roll
of
is
bees.
higher than your passives.
Oh, okay.
He's there because I know where he is, so I don't forget.
But
Then I
when
guess
he's been
he was here.
right, and I've been watching him the entire time. You can't hide it from being watched.
You
Yes,
can
if you
hide
go
every
behind
time you move
obstruction.
as long as you have obstruction, and he did here and here.
So
Okay.
then, screw
It
up.
just requires
so
a
I
reroll.
kind of do a
He's
quick
got
look.
higher than 18 at the moment.
So I look a quick look over and I don't see him. So I just keep.
That's an
catching.
action to roll. Though.
Yeah.
All right, so I just keep catching. So you drop your
19.
half of the bucket down.
I don't drop it. I'm just
He
not.
doesn't
I'm not
have to.
actively.
He's not
I'm
actively-
assisting.
He's
you.
not assisting this round. That's all.
He sees him.
I'm more worried about getting stabbed in the back
What
than
do you
catching
see?
him.
18.
19.
19's enough. Yeah. There's someone over there. He's watching very, very interestedly, and you see every now and then he's got this little pad, and he folds over a page. It's got spirals on it, and he's taking a few notes. Next.
When John and me wants to shoot him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good roll.
The other one. Yes, I made both.
So 30.
Yep.
Oops.
Next.
It must give you bonus.
Twice.
It wants to go.
You failed 2 dick shots
It's
in a row.
stuck.
there.
It's stuck.
So next is going to be
Like
Heather.
honey. She's tripping.
Huh?
You be tripping.
Tripping.
Your turn.
Well, that just means you're at a disadvantage because you're poisoned. No biggie.
Yeah, no, baby.
What are you doing?
It's just one of the worst stats
Maybe.
in
And I
Division.
can't cast anything, so I can't cast
Nope.
nothing.
You can.
You said you can't catch.
We're
It's
not
cheating.
allowed to.
Not,
It's
we're not allowed to
cheating.
spell.
The DC is going to be 20 of anything.
30 actually.
So you
30
can
concentration.
You just may not.
There's no way
No,
we're going to
we
be
can't
able to
make
do
that
that.
You may attempt to do things. What would you like to attempt to do?
Nothing, just catch. I'm going to die anyway, so. I keep
Yeah,
getting
like-
stung
so
by
I got 10 hit points.
I keep
If these things are
getting
doing 13
stung
d6,
by
yeah,
bees.
we're gonna drop.
We can't use any of our stars.
I thought you put some honey on it.
I did.
For now.
For now.
Who's up?
Dave.
They don't keep. Well, they
Well,
don't.
you
Assisting
lose
on
that
the
hit.
ropes.
Yeah.
You keep getting stung and you
Thank
keep
you.
putting more honey on you.
He's drippy, honey.
He's a honey dripper.
Who's next?
Oh,
Me, I'm debating
man.
shooting this guy because if you're just observing, taking notes, you're not going to take the effort to hide yourself. That's some sketchy bullshit. I'll continue to watch the dude because I don't like him.
Okay, you're going to keep watching. All right,
The
so back
pencils
up to
make him
Oh,
moves.
you're
nervous.
laughing because she's taking notes.
Pencils make him nervous.
No, taking notes wouldn't make me nervous. In fact, he's purposely hiding himself while taking notes makes me nervous.
If he was just taking notes, it's fine. But the fact that he's hiding himself, yeah.
He saw you looking and
He's
went
bashful.
around the
Maybe he's just
next.
like Waldo. He doesn't like to be spun.
So
They suspended him off the
well,
mountain.
Scott's-
Thump.
Maybe he's a journalist. He just,
All right, so I'm gonna make one
And why is he
chunk
hiding?
attack from one more honey, and
Unless
then I'm
you hit
gonna
him with
descend.
something.
All right, let's see it.
So it's one attack, I guess.
All right, that'll hit.
Yeah, it's a 20 over 20.
Damage.
So 7 points of damage.
For what?
Oh, I need to roll how many pounds, right? 3 pounds.
3 pounds descends. Who's catching?
And then I'm gonna descend.
Us, but
Do you both have disadvantage? So that together, that's one who doesn't have disadvantage.
Me, I don't have disadvantage.
All right. You
Four.
fail.
17.
Oh, that's good.
And that's with disadvantage. You still
Yeah.
roll a 17.
Nice.
Amazing over there. Boom. Caught all of it. How
3
much?
pounds.
3 pounds.
3 pounds.
Assuming this is the right die to use.
6 pounds total.
Okay.
I don't think 6
John.
pounds.
And then the rest of my turn, I'm
I'm
gonna
still holding.
dash. I'm gonna start sliding down the rope.
Would you like to rappel to the bottom?
Yes.
It costs no movement at all to go down.
Really?
Drop him to here.
Well, I'm gonna pick this up on the way.
Oh.
And then go.
Well, now that does take some skill.
Not really.
Yes,
It's
it
right
does.
where the piton is.
Well,
So
I
you have to
stopped
make
there.
sure you can stop there.
give me some sort of check. Tell me what you're making. And we'll go with that.
Acrobatics.
Oh.
That's horrible.
No, it's not.
It's horrible, man.
It's 11.
Yeah, that fails. So you get to the place. Let's see if the piton holds. The piton does not hold, and if it's yanked out of position and he falls from that spot, how far does he fall? How far does
Count
he
it
fall?
out.
I'm still holding on to the rope.
Yeah, but the rope no longer has an anchor point here.
10,
So what? I'm on the ledge then.
13, 14, 15, 16.
I'm gonna catch myself on the ledge.
To here. How many points to here?
A long way.
As it folds back on itself and yanks him so that it
I
grows
don't-
taut at the top.
65.
Okay.
What about the axe?
65.
Still there.
Still there.
This is retarded.
65.
That's
man.
why I said that's not a good idea. Just drop it to
Dude,
the
it's
floor.
the easiest. It's right on the fucking way.
No,
65.
you should've
Yes.
just
All the way
dropped
to
it
the ground would have been
floor.
the easiest.
No, because then it would have clattered away.
65.
Or leaving it with the people in
8
the
blunt
basket.
damage as you smack the wall. The good news is you hit an indentation where you can actually stand there and catch your breath a second. Next.
But you have to climb
Jo-
over the
Vinny.
7. Yeah, I'm almost.
For me?
Yeah, it's Vinny.
So I'm
So-
laughing. I'm laughing right now. And
Sure you are.
what I do is I'm cracking up just a little, and I just say to myself, what the hell am I doing with this group? And I continue to catch.
Okay. So it's me. Nope. That fails.
No.
That also
Did that
fails.
fail by more than 5?
The first one did.
Yeah, fall.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you're
then
fine.
why did you roll the second time? Because you're falling.
You didn't fail by more than 5. Did you beat
She falls-
First one was a
she-
6 plus 4, which is 10. Yeah.
So I roll for Schilling falls a third of the way back.
10 shouldn't even be a fall.
Stop there. That's good enough. How many squares is that?
7.
You take 7 points of blunt damage as you're
Why
slammed
is
into the
it
wall.
This one instead of the other thing.
'Cause he likes
Hey
Texas
Marie,
better.
just come back down. We have
Go
plenty
diagonal.
of honey.
The squares don't really go diagonal well.
Oh, they don't.
Do
Okay.
That's what I yell.
Okay.
I don't know if we do or not,
I
but
guess.
6 pounds and 6 pounds, and I'm not eating that much honey.
We need that much honey. That's probably not enough honey.
For what?
All he needs a taste.
We're gonna need more than a taste.
No,
We
you.
have 3 pounds.
Nope, my
We have
ritual is
6
just a
pounds.
taste.
You
No,
caught
6 pounds,
5,
you're
and I
right.
caught 1.
You're right.
Well, at this point, what's the difference between 6 pounds and 20 pounds?
14.
Come on,
Why do
We got to be up there
20 pounds?
anyways because we need it.
For what?
Doesn't matter.
Tom.
He's got a bag of holding that we can put it in and don't freaking
come
matter.
on.
What's
That
that
was
for?
Better to have more and not need
For
it than
answering
not
a
have
silly
enough
question.
and need it.
Alright. So, I mean, here, Vinny showed up that we have enough. I'm just going to rappel back down then.
Fuck this shit
Oh, wait,
out
no,
loud.
I
Alright.
can't. I already
your
used
turn.
my.
Everybody.
Well, instead of going down, he uses
They
no
said we
movement.
don't have
We're
enough.
going down doesn't really use a movement.
They said we don't have enough.
Only
They
he's
said we
saying
only
we
had
don't
20.
Everybody
this-
else doesn't
He's
say we
a
have
half
enough.
At this point, I assumed that it was going to be eventually you would get some honey. You've determined
6
you've got
pounds.
enough honey. You guys rappel down. There's some injuries. Everybody here, even the ones who didn't roll for any damage, you have stings. Oh yes, you have stings. Everybody here has stings. You don't.
Especially you.
Every man, woman, child
As long as they're
involved.
not on my wanky, we're okay.
Do you have a wanky protector?
I have a loincloth.
That's the wanky protector. That's what it's for. But you know, you got to protect
You
something.
can't make babies if you're all stung up.
It has
swollen
a different
for her
effect.
protection.
That's a whole different science.
Well,
You're
I have
done.
to go back
Congratulations,
up. I have
you
to
win.
go back up.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You leave,
Oh, aren't you leaving the artifact on the side of the hill?
no.
yeah, leave it. Leave
How
it.
big
Yeah,
is
they're
the
going to
area?
validate
How
my
big is the
entire
area?
film.
Levitate.
How
Now
big
you
is the
go back
area
up
we're
and
standing
Well,
on?
you want to do that the next day so you can enjoy his night of revelry? Nobody will take
No,
your ass.
I have to take it now. I have to go back up.
You're
and-
Go
tripping
back up.
balls, and everybody at the bottom is
We
poisoned.
still can't use magic right now.
It's
Yeah,
24
we already
hours.
completed
The
the
We
ritual's
completed it.
still
We can
going.
now.
quest is
20,
complete.
Quest is complete.
their ritual's 24
It's
hours.
still going.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll leave it up there until the next day.
All right, it's okay. They're not getting their stuff back till tomorrow anyway either. So now you're on equal footing with
That's
the
a
rest of them.
lesson in
Yeah,
humility.
but guess
Leave my
what?
stuff.
Guess what? Guess what?
You're gonna steal it.
The
No, no one's
bees are
stealing
gonna.
it.
The
Why-
bees
what
are.
do
Bees
you
are
know
gonna
what's
sting it.
No, oh yeah, stinging everything stuff.
Yeah.
Why can't this little crevice open and some troglodyte steal it?
Because
Nice.
you're the
Not
troglodyte.
Because yeah, you're the troll.
Just saying.
You are.
You are the troll. Everybody gets 400 XP separately. That's an award for moving the adventure along. You have the honey. You partake of the honey, even if it's intravenously.
Yeah, you did. 1, 2.
You all have the vision where you see the lovely angel lady, and you have a moment to commune with her.
Wait, do
That's
we
what I
have, do
do.
we have
Yeah,
enough
where's the
honey?
scroll? We need to eat the scroll.
Is 6 pounds of honey enough honey?
Yeah.
The honey, it's 1 pound apiece.
Oh, okay.
So
It was just enough.
And we eat our scroll.
He ate
We eat the
upstairs.
scroll.
Yeah, he ate over there, so we ate it down.
There was enough laying around on the ground. You were able to scrape enough, so you all got a pound apiece.
So we all eat a scroll.
And you're all
A pound
tripping.
of honey.
A pound of honey.
Sounds like
what is-
diarrhea.
So what does this do now?
You trip balls really
Yeah,
well
you
for
tripping
the
balls.
evening. And during
Told
this
you it was
time,
drunk.
He resents it. Bad trip for John.
but during
Told you
I
it
this,
don't need
was
any.
drugs.
You
I'm, I'm
too
tripping
late.
from what I put on me.
Too late. It was intravenous.
Guys,
but during this time, you have the ability to see into the astral plane and into the ethereal plane. You're also able to see a little bit of the Feywild and a tint of the shadow plane.
Yeah, but
Your
we're gonna say
vision-
you're tripping
Your
balls.
vision goes beyond that of mortal men to that of what the honeybees see. The only thing which is almost as powerful as the eye of the honeybee is true sight.
So we all have eye of honey.
You all have true sight until you're no longer poisoned, until you succeed at a poison save.
Well,
Well,
we're gonna want to do that.
yeah, I'm not gonna do a poison.
You
save.
have true sight until you succeed,
Okay.
and you can make a save every morning.
So basically, I have an eye of a honeybee.
You have true sight, is what it
Which
is.
is true seeing, actually, it's called now.
True
Yeah,
seeing.
you have true seeing until you make a successful con
Which is
check.
an
Which is
OP
what I have
item.
all the time now.
Well, I don't give up the true scene. I'll make the con check.
True saying is disastrous for me.
We're all gonna.
I don't want to get friggin' disadvantage on every roll, man. That's what you're gonna have as long as you're
What's
poisoned.
the matter? You're going to be disillusioned when you find out that it's
No,
not,
for
it's not 6
anybody using
inches.
range attacks,
Yeah.
true saying, if you're attacking somebody who's polymorph, you're saying that you're a true form. So say you're
Yeah.
shooting at a dragon. You see a dragon. So I'm aiming for its head up here. It's in a human form, so its head's there. I'm never going to hit it.
You still see the outline.
True
of what it
seeing,
looks
you're
like.
going to
Way
hit it.
better.
You're going to see its true form.
Right, but you don't see what it's polymorphed into because you only see its true
It's
form.
a shadowy outline, I believe, according to the. We're going with shadowy outline.
Okay.
It's way
You,
better
you see
than-
both.
Still don't want to.
It's the best vision
Why
you
do
can
love
get.
true seeing?
I think now is a good time for
When I'm
husband
not
and
a
Wilbur.
ranged character,
I
sure.
think this would be a great time. Everybody take 10. Enjoy your rewards if you've had a opportunity to level.